People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.
Let me turn off the mute button. Let me do this again. Hello, good evening, good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you are. Good afternoon. I'm Abs of October Red, and here we are again. Can you believe it? It's the end of the year. It's December the 21st, and we are live for our end of year finale, the watch along, the highly anticipated rematch between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. What is going to happen later? We do not know. But guess what? We are starting off straight away, getting involved in the fights. I've been sat here watching the fights all evening. We've had some really good ones. Shout out to Reese Edwards. Shout out actually to Ben Shalom for calling him in as a last minute replacement. How good was that fight? Very enjoyable. I hope to see Reese get a big opportunity again, stepping in 3 days' notice, albeit he's in camp. He was ready to go into a fight. He still came in there and put on a stellar performance against the high grade Peter McGrail. But anyway, how are you? It feels like I haven't done one of these in ages, and I know we've got loads of catching up to do. I'll try and keep up with the chat as best as I can. So I'm going to try and run through this as Dave Allen just gets into the ring. To be fair, Dave Allen's looked like in real good shape, to be fair. And I say real good shape, real good Dave Allen shape. He didn't look like this when he went into the match with Fraser Clark. And I was just having a look at his previous fights. I know he went in against Bruchetta and somebody else and got the win on points. But he looks okay. He doesn't look too bad. The only one I was umming and ahhing about was Moses Itauma that came in 10 pounds heavier than usual. That's the only one that made me panic a little bit. But let me go into the chat. You know what I'm like. You guys come first. Lord English Gent, hurry up, Abs. Having to listen to True Geordie and crew pretend like they know about boxing. Hey, got some of my guys on there. Shout out to KG and Travis that are out there. I wasn't listening to that, and I didn't realize actually you can actually switch comms. I've been enjoying hearing Adam Smith back on commentary, and of course, we've had the excellence of Andy Lee. All praise to Andy Lee, one of the more refreshing voices that I hear on commentary. When he's on there, I actually do tune in and listen to what he's saying. As an ex-fighter, him, Darren Barker, I enjoy listening to them. Hakan, good evening to you. Raymond, good evening to you. Maka, good evening to yourself as well. Raymond, I can't call it. You know what I'm like. I'd like Fury to win, but I'll never take any credit away from Usyk. That's just simple British fighter. I'd like the British fighter to win. But Alexander Usyk is a phenomenal fighter. He's definitely something else. I think we've had a lot of armchair psychologists, maybe myself being one of them, looking at the body language of each of them, enjoying the silence, more or less, from Tyson Fury this week, and then him going off on a full-on rant. Those of you that follow me on IG and TikTok, I reposted something I scarfed off Twitter where literally Tyson Fury was giving Usyk an absolute mouthful. So, yeah, I don't know, Raymond. I mean, who actually knows how this is going to go? We've heard all sorts. We've heard about potential replacement judge. I think I heard something about. Then we've got an AI judge. All sorts of stuff's going on over there at the moment. I'll be interesting to see what the AI judge says. This is like the experiment, because apparently this is going to have no bearing on the result. But, you know, if there's anything controversial and the AI scores it different, you know that's going to kick off, especially on the internet. You know what we're like. Dave Allen looking very, very focused here. Some say this could be his last fight. He had his debut in 2008, a veteran in the boxing sport, and somebody that we probably don't give enough credit to. Took a lot of fights early on in his career and has been going at it for a while. He's going up against Johnny Fisher under the tutelage of Mark Tibbs, Dillian White's ex-trainer. As we know, their banter was second to none. And I think Johnny Fisher's developing well under Mark Tibbs. I'll be interested to see how he's going to start off with Dave Allen. Is he going to start off very quick, or is he going to try and suss him out? I know the bull likes to get them out of there quite quickly, as he's proven so many times before. But let's see how this goes. Is Dave Allen going to go in there? Does he want to win? We've watched the content from the YouTubers that have been interviewing him out there, or is he going to start this fight and think, actually, I can't be bothered? What Dave Allen are we going to get in here tonight? Who knows? I'm looking forward to it though. Yeah, I'm going to get these questions all night. Good evening, Chris. Hope you're good. They're just doing the introductions and giving the statistics out, so I'll stay in the chat for a short time longer. Yeah, spot on, Hakan. What a good performance from Reece Edwards on short notice. Yes, and bearing in mind he was in camp, he wasn't preparing for this fighter, same as Peter McGrail. Really good fight. Somebody on Twitter, if you're on here, B, was saying it'd be nice for them to run it back. Not sure if they will, but I do believe that Reece will get some good opportunities moving forward. So you're saying Usyk's going to do it on points. Chris is saying Usyk on stoppage. Guys in the chat, put your predictions in, do it. You know what I'm like. I'm going to probably sit on the fence with this one, but I would like Fury to win. And I just think he's going to go for the knockout. I think he's going to be more aggressive. I remember we were all in here this time in May. Was it May when they fought? Saying, yeah, we wanted to see more aggression, more front foot from Fury. We'll probably get that tonight. Who knows? Romford Bull looking good shape. I always look at the back. You can tell. I know, like most people, like look at the abs, but I look at the back and I look to where the love handles go to when I look at fighters' physiques and see, you know, are they in shape? And just because you're a heavyweight doesn't mean you should come in unhealthily big. Come in big, but you've got to be healthy. You'll see the food, bad food tends to show up on your body. So yeah, it's all right about putting that extra weight on because you want to be heavier, but are you healthier, heavier? And I think that's something that probably some heavyweights might need to take notice of. Protect yourself at all times, guys. I'm going to go back to the chat, but let's get started with this fight as both fighters walk back to their respective corners. All of their teams are now out the ring. Johnny Fisher tucking up, getting ready for the ref to call them into the center. Both guys looking relaxed. Alan looks to the floor, looking focused, sort of like, is this my last dance? Or am I being one of those armchair psychologists? If you've just joined us, I'm Abs of October Red, and this is a live watch along for Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, fight number 2. But we are starting off with Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen. We are here. Let's go. Let's go. Johnny Fisher starting off there with the jab. Using that jab hand out there to not feint, but just to use it as a measuring stick so he can probably throw the 1-2, the backhand. Once again, he's throwing that overhand right, gets straight into it. Not really looking at trying to suss him out. He's looking to get in there and fight straight away. And this is young Johnny Fisher I'm talking about, where Dave Allen's looking more measured, more calculated, looking to maybe trying to suss out what young Fisher's going to do. But Fisher at the moment is definitely the more active fighter as he throws the 1-2. Dave Allen goes back. He throws a shot to the body. Some reddening on the face of Allen. Overhand right. He goes for the body shot. Fisher straight away, foot on the gas, which is what we like to see. It's heavyweights after all. Let's have a look. Dave is on the front foot. Johnny Fisher comfortable on the back foot, but able to walk forward to throw his shots. Once again, he holds out that lead hand like the measuring stick as he moves his head from side to side, throws a 1-2-3. Already Dave Allen's looking at the referee to say, oh, that may be a slightly low blow. Falls into the ropes, but not quite down yet. I don't know why he looked at the referee. Maybe he's suggesting that that blow was low, but straight there, stiff jab coming in from Johnny Fisher. And like I said, what Dave Allen are we going to get? Somebody that's just coming in there and going through the motions, not really throwing much back. Johnny Fisher, front foot, back foot. He's throwing the shots. He's calling the shots. And as I say that, Dave Allen lands a nice, clean jab on the head of Johnny Fisher. Nice feints there from the Romford Bull. That's done in the brown shorts. Quite classic colour that is. The brown shorts with the black band around the waist and brown boots to match and gloves. We like it. Let's have a look at these they rival gloves? As he throws Johnny Fisher throws a 1-2, finishing off with the hook to the side of the head. 1-2 again, pushing Dave Allen back, but he tucks up, he walks forward, tries to throw his own jab as Johnny Fisher just flicks his out at will and goes forward and goes to attack that body that is quite fleshy of Dave Allen. I bet that's probably what he's been told to do in the game plan. As you can see, His Excellency ringside, Eddie Hearn ringside, keeping a sharp eye on his fighter. Yeah, good opening round for Johnny Fisher. Definitely dominant. Looks like he had Dave Allen in problems at some point as he glanced away to look at the ref. Like I said, maybe saying that a blow was low. Let's have a look. Joseph, hallelujah, and good evening. Good evening. Joseph, our very, very own church member. Good evening. Jonathan Thompson, hello. I don't think I've seen you before. Hello, Jonathan. Videos to views, good evening to you too. Raul, good evening. Where have you been? Good to see you. I can't even say where have you been. Where have I been? Where have I been? Last week, my internet was going insane. So I knew if I was doing a double watch along, watching 2 fights at once, it would have crashed. So I chickened out last week and I said, we'll catch up this week, which we are. No, that weren't low. No, that was on the belly button. Right, we're going into round 2 with the gentlemen. Like I said, if you've just joined us on Abs of October Red, and it is Saturday Fight Night Live watch along. Obviously, we're going up the cards. I think we've got 4 fights left. Johnny Fisher is just going. Dave Allen are just approaching round number 2. A dominant performance from Johnny Fisher to start off with. Let's see if he can keep that momentum up. I don't know how many average rounds Johnny usually goes through, but I'm sure after this fight, should he come through it successfully, we're going to need some nicer names on his resume. Because at the moment, I'm trying not to sound, biased, but the one that seems to be pushing the names, and we're going to see this fight shortly. I think it's it's not the Cole main, it's the one before the main, isn't it? Moses Itauma and Dempsey McKean are going to go at it. A real good test as well. I like the level of opponents that Moses is getting, and I think they're building his career really well. They're not rushing him, but they're still giving him good opponents. And you can say what you want about Marius Wack. You can say what you want about Dempsey McKean, but these are good guys for a 19-year-old to be fighting. Which I'm sure he's soon to be 20. And I think when you're 20, you can challenge for the British title. There is some conversation that potentially it could be David Adelaide and Moses Itauma fighting for a British title maybe in 2025. Nothing confirmed, but it was mandated that the fight for the English, but I don't think either are interested in fighting for that. I think Adelaide may relinquish that belt. I know he's chasing the rematch with Fabio Wardley, but Fabio Wardley moving up those world rankings onto bigger and better things. Who knows? There could be a fight made between Fabio and Lawrence Okoli at heavyweight. Don't know. We could see how it goes, but yeah, the future's looking bright for the heavyweights, and it's nice to know that the UK and we're done in the seats for the heavyweights at the moment, so it's nice to see that it's shifted over this way. And speaking of heavyweights, even though he's not from here, Terramona had a nice, what was it, fight number 5 for him, but his Matchroom debut last week. He did quite well. Looks like he moves quite quickly for a heavyweight. Seems to have fast hands and obviously packs the power, which is what we want to see with the heavyweights as well. So, yeah, I think to me, he looks better on the eye, slightly better than Justice Honey, but we'll see how them two go. No doubt they'll probably make a suitable matchup against each other in the future as well for a fight down under. Who knows? Or could get both of them on one of the Riyadh season cards. Oh, it looks like Tyson Fury's arrived. I think I saw Usyk come in. I think there was something on X and he had like a donkey with him, a baby donkey thing. Who knows? Right, here we go. Chris is saying Fury's game plan will be to stop him inside 6 rounds. That's what it seems to me, but I don't think it works. In my opinion, I feel like Usyk is just too good and clever. Guys, debate in the chat. You know what we do here. We discuss the fights. We all have opinions, just like we've all got something else that we've all got in common as well. But it's good to have these discussions. So let us know what you think. Let us know why you think that and how you see the main event going. So you're saying Fisher inside 3 rounds for this one. Philip, good evening. What's up with you as well? Fisher stoppage, round 5. Do you think it will get that far? Hey, I got Jay-Z as well. Jay-Z's there as well. I thought I'd put him in. I just thought it was appropriate to put Jay-Z in there at the moment. You know, since we're doing all celebrities and all the celebrities go to the boxing now, I thought, you know what, let's have a celebrity background. And I think I used this last year as well, around Christmas time. I should have my tinsel drink. I have just had a glass of Bailey's, guys, just a small glass. And now I'm on the water. So please feel free to raise your glasses and wish each other Merry Christmas if you celebrate it, or season's greetings, whatever it is. And let's get back to the boxing. So both of the guys are in the clinch. The ref is keeping a good eye, but at least he's letting them get out of the clinch on their own without continuously imposing himself on them. Johnny Fisher's there throwing those wild, heavy shots that he does, but he's throwing a barrage of them. We're looking at the 1-2, the overhand, and a screw shot there. Dave Allen pulls his head in and gives him a click round the ear roll. I haven't seen that move before. They're both going toe-to-toe inside. Dave Allen's literally giving it as good as he got. Good as he's getting it off Johnny Fisher. So it seems as if Dave's woken up a bit. It's nice to see he's throwing some back. Dominant, I would say Johnny Fisher still is, but at the end of the day, Dave is now throwing back, not just tucking up. We are in round number 3 of 10 with about a minute and a half left to go. So let's see how this goes. Dave looks a little bit tired, but he's still able to, he's got that experience. Maybe he can fight through his tiredness. The only thing I don't like about when Allen's throwing out the jab, he flails his back arm goes up. So if Johnny Fisher's to slick round and just whip one onto them ribs, just quite close underneath that armpit, that could give some problems. As I say that, Dave Allen's going inside with the uppercuts. The ref might want to have a word with him about continuously grabbing him around the head and pulling him in to throw the shots, though. But hey, I'm sat at home, sat in the comfort of my own home watching. Here we go. Johnny Fisher he threw a couple of heavy shots there, but he turned his back. Proper challenge for him. We don't usually see Johnny Fisher in this kind of predicament. Dave Allen's turned up to fight. And this is when the experience will kick in. Like I said, don't get me wrong, Johnny Fisher is dominant, but you can see the experience from Allen here. And if he doesn't get stopped, look, once again, he wraps that arm around the head, around the neck of Johnny Fisher, where the ref can't necessarily see because he's on the opposite side, and then he pulls him in and throws his shots. He pulls his work off that way. So Johnny Fisher moving out the way there, trying to evade some shots, and as he does so, plants his feet, throws a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4 to the head, but more or less like pouring shots, not necessarily anything with any power, as Dave Allen once again throws out the jab to finish off the round. Walks back to his corner. He's got Jamie Moore in his corner, and I think Ade's talking to Lee McGregor. That's just had his tear up with Isaac Lowe. I did like that fight. Shame about the gum shield gate, but I did enjoy watching that fight. Fair play to both of them. That was a good one. Right. Chris is saying, I felt Edwards' fight was a draw. Fight at 2 halves. Yeah, you know what, Chris? You know what? I'm not judging. You know I won't judge. I can't be asked. But yeah, close fight for sure. Right, so Lord is saying, I want Usyk to win, but have a few quid on Fury. How do you guys do this? So it's like your heart is saying what you want, but your mind is saying that you believe the other one will win. Betting, eh? Bet responsibly, guys. Right, Fury wins a close fight. So you're saying it's a split decision. I think there's going to be a knockout, you know. I think there's going to be a knockout. Right, these guys are going back at it again. Excuse me, chat. I shall be back there shortly. We are now in what round are we in? Round number 4. Round number 4 of 10. And with the sort of lovely overhand right coming in there from Dave Allen. Uppercut coming in there, returning from Johnny Fisher as he holds that lead hand out as the marker and throws in the uppercut. But once again, Dave Allen's doing his tactics. The little bit of bruising on the nose of Johnny Fisher there as he marches forward with the 1-2-3, using a bit of the headshots there, a little bit of head hunting. Johnny, go for the body, go for that body. That's what I'd do. Start to attack that body. It's not like he's got any legs on him, like that's going to be a problem, but attack the body. The ref might give him a little bit of a warning for this. We're getting some unorthodox style here from young David Allen. Johnny's got really long levers, but he's getting caught with a counter jab that's coming back in from Allen. Tough this is. Allen's really putting the pressure on him. I was thinking, I didn't know whether Dave Allen was going to turn off. And after round one, he was like, yep, still in the balance. But he's definitely here. He's taking the shots that Johnny Fisher's got. He's taking the shots and he's still coming forward. And he's using his tactics to do what he's doing. Right, here we go. Fisher back on the jab. Dave Allen walks forward, tucks up. Johnny Fisher goes, starts an onslaught attack on the head. Dave Allen throwing the shots into the body of Fisher and to the head. Fisher there pushes him back, starts to use the levers of that jab. Okay on the back foot, but he gets cornered. It's like he gets pushed onto the ropes. It's like he can jab on the back foot. When you know that ring, you're used to the size, you'll know how many steps out or where you are. You start to know you're getting close to the ring. Move, start to use some of the angles that you've got and potentially whip some of those body shots into Dave, saying that he throws some body shots in there. But Dave's just manhandling him, putting that pressure on him, not necessarily clinching him, but just pushing him back continuously, using his body weight as an advantage. Johnny Fisher 1-2 uses that hand once again as a measuring stick, throws in the body shots, but then he sort of gets into range and he stays in there so Dave Allen can like pick him off from the inside. It's like you're using your jab, you're throwing 1-2-3, and then you stop right in front of your opponent. So you're allowing your opponent to control you in that portion of the fight. You can throw those shots, move, keep moving, reset. Continue to box him. You can do that. You can do that with Dave Allen because he's a slower moving target. But I don't know. He's punching and then he's stopping and then he's allowing himself to be smothered by Dave. Right, Lee McGregor put in a masterclass boxing performance for me. Pretty much won every round. Can only give Low 2 rounds at best. Low lacks boxing intelligence. He's a scrapper, isn't he? Ziriab Jamal, good evening to you as well. Nah, I like they're like just like classic British brown. I don't know, like a nice leather jacket. Well, she would look confused if she's, where she's actually stood in the crowd. December red, always October, mate. It don't matter what month, what month it is. It's always going to be October. Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, definitely. Have your cheer. I'm drinking water. I'm on the water today at the moment. Like I said, I've had my cheeky. Oh my God, Johnny Fisher goes down. Johnny Fisher goes down. Breathing heavy. Round 5. Dave Allen's turned up. Oh my God, Dave Allen's going in for it. Look at this. He's got to hold him. His legs have gone. Hold on to him for dear life. Now he's thrown him on the floor there. Whoa. What did I say to you about just getting in there and staying there and allowing your opponent to do what they will? Look at his legs. Look at it. He's literally marched back out that corner. He's frigged. Just grab him. He's got nothing left. Absolutely nothing left. He's concussed. There's nothing coming back. He is in complete survival mode. Dave Allen is big man's the little boy as he throws in a large overhand right. There's nothing left. Johnny Fisher is holding onto him for dear life. The ref gets involved and separates the two. Oh my gosh. Dave, is this a resurgence? As he throws in overhands, uppercuts. I remember Johnny Fisher saying that when they sparred all those years ago, that Dave Allen got the upper hand, but it was years ago. It was 2000. I think he said it was 2018. I think. Look at his legs. His legs are gone. 1-2. Is he going to recover? This is where the fitness comes in. Oh, he chins him again, but he's not gone down. He's holding on for dear life. This fight is such a mess. Oh, wow. These shots that are coming in from Dave Allen, I mean, you could see them from a mile off, but because Johnny Fisher is absolutely spent, you can't do anything about him. What is the commentary on about? They're not sure who's going to go. Fisher survived the comment. Right. I'll turn off my commentary here because I don't know what they mean, who's going to go. I'd say here, Dave Allen looks like the dominant one, but Fisher is finding that heart. He's pushed Dave Allen onto the ropes. They're having a bit of a hug fest at the moment as the ref gets in and separates the two. Johnny's head this is total. Oh my God, lucky the bell went. The respect, what was that, round number 5? Whoa. Oh, his nose is bust. Let's see what Tibbs is going to say to him. You win either way. Yeah, you do. My heart's telling me yes, but my wallet's telling me no. Johnny Fisher is going to get caught with a good uppercut. Boxing fan, did you call it? No, if I start on the Guinness punch, I'll be like a whoopee cushion. So no, I'm not having any Guinness punch. It's not rubbish, Iffy. It's a good fight here. Johnny Fisher down for the first time in his career. Dave is not the fisherman's friend. Another Eddie Hearn prospect done for. Ooh, that's from Star Fox, by the way. Good evening to you. Hey, October Red, chat all good. Fury's getting sparked. Cheers, enjoy. As he does, he pops in. He gives the. Let's have a look. I can't take my eye off this now, guys. I've got to get back onto this. Johnny Fisher pushes Dave Allen back as he beckons him to come forward, holding his two hands out, showing that he's brave. Throws in an uppercut, throwing some shots to the side. Johnny Fisher has still messed from the first time he got knocked down. 1-2. 1-2 coming in, both knackered, but Johnny's still looking really unsteady. Overhand comes in again from Dave Allen. Uppercut, overhand, both of them. This is now a phone box fight. The heavyweights literally leaning on each other, bouncing each other back into the ropes. Dave Allen takes a deep breath as Johnny Fisher throws a 1-2, throws a backhand, keeps on throwing the backhand. Dave Allen throws a hook to his head, not giving up that easy, throws that crossbar so he can protect that chin of his. Johnny Fisher holding out that hand, trying to find that measuring stick as Dave Allen continuously throws that overhand as he grabs the head of Johnny Fisher. Johnny Fisher throws in an uppercut. Dave Allen gets him in the clinch and throws his own shots. Both of them on the ropes. The ref, like, yeah, he's got to get in the middle. They're knackered. They ain't going to be able to fight out of the clinch. 1-2 coming in from Johnny Fisher. Uppercut coming in from Johnny Fisher. Is he recovering? Is his fitness coming back? And is Dave Allen going to start to fade due to his fitness levels or lack of? 6 of 10. We're on the later part of this fight. Johnny Fisher hasn't knocked him out in the first couple of rounds, as we usually see with him. Tough test. This is what happens when you put them in with the experienced ones. And the experienced ones turn up. I did say Dave looked in good shape for the first time in a long time. Oh, here we go again. Right, that overhand keeps on. He's going to be deaf in the morning. Johnny Fisher is 1-2. You can see the power is literally fading out of the shots of Johnny Fisher. The will of Dave Allen just pushes him through. The experience. He's holding out that measuring stick once again, Dave Allen. It's a bit messy. Let's have a look. 1-2 coming in from Johnny Fisher again as Dave Allen just tucks up, moves forward. His power isn't bothering Dave Allen as he throws a wild overhand, misses, but comes back with a hook which lands as the bell goes. Wow. Let's have a look. I've missed the bloody last Hearn payday for Allen ever. Antonio Mace, good evening to you. Fury versus Usyk ends in a KO or TKO. I don't see it going to the cards. Yeah, I think it's I'll tell you what, he's good under Dave Allen's good under Jamie Moore, isn't he? I posted that before the knockdown. What the heck is going on with Fisher? We'll have to see, won't we? Fisher needs to go for him here. He's got embarrassed there, lack of focus. I just think it's the experience, isn't it? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I saw something on Twitter. I think Sandy Ryan reposted it and says, what the hell's that? But who knows? They're both going to need a lot of aspirin after this, yeah. Right, here we go. Let's get back to it. We are going into round number 7. Both of the guys throwing out their jab. The stiffer one, and once again, the overhand uppercuts. We're getting some combinations coming in from Dave. You can see them, you know they're coming, but you know, when your opponent's tired, it's hard. So it's like Johnny Fisher throwing a 1-2, tucking up, but like I said, he gets inside and he just stays there. It's like, okay, I'm inside now. Move, just keep on moving. You can see the shots that Dave Allen's going to hit you with. You can see them. But Allen is a tough, as old boots, as they say. Is this a resurgence? Flipping heck, if he wins this. Hold on, round number 7. So we've got, what, 3.5 rounds left. As, Johnny Fisher turning his back there, walking into the corner. I don't know what that is as he throws a nice backhand to Dave Allen. Tries to throw a second one following the body shot. I think the ref's telling him to keep his hands up. Dave Allen throws in his own shots, uppercuts. He's just going for gold here, hitting the target at will. And this is the shots that are coming back to Dave Allen from Johnny Fisher. But Johnny Fisher starting to answer with his own 1-2. Bit of a headlock there as the ref separates the two. Right, the jab, docking, and he's beautiful hooks there landing in from Dave Allen. Johnny Fisher takes a couple of steps back and comes through with his own combination, but Allen's just sitting there like, yeah, he's taking them. He's okay to trade on the inside. He's comfortable trading on the inside because that's exactly what they're doing. It's like the boxing has literally gone out the window. This is a fight. The scrap. And it doesn't really need to be this close range. When you look at the length and the reach on Johnny Fisher's arms, you'd think he'd use that. But he'll box. Look at him. Back foot. Box. Then he waits. What are you waiting for? I don't know. I can't see what he's doing here. There's just no movement. But Dave Allen is literally relentless. You can see it. He's like, this guy, nothing he's got is hurting me. I can take it. And I can counter him. And I can catch him with these overhands because he's there to be hit. And that's what the issue is here. Right, round number 7 down. Let's get back to the chat. What a year Hearn has had. Flipping heck. Fisher will be having his Chinese food for us. Listen, The headaches. I can actually feel the headaches through the chats here. Tasha, spot on. There's no need for the inside stuff with these guys, but it's what's happening at the moment, isn't it? Guys, if you've just joined us on Abs of October Red, this is a live watch along for the rematch of Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. We're literally having a scorcher here with Dave Allen and Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen is just literally old manning. He's putting his experience on the young Johnny Fisher. He's taking everything that Johnny Fisher's given him and he's coming back with his own. There's no real style. You can't look at him and say he's been compact, he's been neat. You know, this is an out and out fight. I think this is what happens. Oh, another right hand that came in from Dave Allen there. Rocked Johnny Fisher once again. He stays on his feet this time. I don't know how many more of those he's going to land before he'll drop back down to the floor again. Guys, let me know how you've got this fight, how you're scoring it, how you think it's going. I think from just looking at it, and like I said, I don't judge the fights. I'm not a judge. I'm not qualified. But I'd say that Dave Allen is he's doing his thing. If you're looking for that, beautifully composed boxer that throws his shots perfectly and has his feet at a perfect angle and pivots off to the left and if you're looking for that, no. But if you're looking for who's winning the fight, I'd say Dave Allen is the more dominant one. But you know what to do. Put it in the chat. Let us know what you guys think. A body shot comes in there from Johnny Fisher. Jab coming back from Dave Allen. Both guys in the clinch again. Allen literally just throwing any shot now. Body shot coming in from Johnny Fisher. Uppercut coming in from Allen. Another uppercut coming in from Allen. A hook to the head from Allen. Johnny Fisher swinging and missing. Another overhand coming in from Allen as he goes in for another hook as well. 1, 2, 3 coming in from Johnny Fisher. Digging deep here. We're on round number 8 of 10. We've got just over a minute left in this round. And this is what I'd call a heavyweight slugfest. Definitely. Johnny Fisher has got some heart, I tell you that. He's literally digging in deep. They both are. They're literally in the phone box. You got two heavyweights inside of a phone box. Boxing is out of the window. This is who's going to throw the hardest punches to get the other one out of there. This is what it is. Right, body shot. Soon as Johnny Fisher digs in that body shot, Dave Allen comes back with the overhand. It's almost like he's dipping. And then as soon as Johnny Fisher's there coming up from that body shot that he's from, the overhand's there waiting to get the side of his head. Nice counter that is. I might try that. Body shot, come back with the overhand. Uppercuts coming in from Dave Allen. Both guys back in the clinch once again. 1, 2, 3 coming in from Johnny Fisher. As Dave Allen throws his own 1, 2. Looks like Johnny Fisher's rocked again, but no, he's still on his feet. 1, 2, the bell goes and Fisher is hanging over the ropes. Dave Allen walks back to his corner with confidence. One of his team meets him out there almost halfway, tells him to take those deep breaths. He's standing up in the corner, not taking a seat. Interesting. All the lovely Jalolov ties with Ade Oladipo. They're both going to need a lot of aspirin. Definitely, definitely. Allen has got away with quite a few punches to the back of the head, though. He has. I've said that he's been grabbing his head from the beginning and going around the back. It's one of them. He'll do it out of the sight. The referee's on one side. He's winning by any means necessary, Iffy. You know how it goes. A win's a win. Salute to Maestro. Good evening to you. Fisher's made Allen look like Klitschko. I love it. I love it. We are going into round number... Is this round number 9 now? Round number 9 of 10. as Dave Allen comes out quite sharp, pushing Fisher back onto the back foot. He's got his guard high. He's chasing him around the ring, throwing in, I think it was a jab and a hook as Fisher comes back with his own body shot. Once again, he doesn't seem to be on steady legs. His legs aren't planted. When he's moving, he's not steady on them. As he throws in a body shot, holds the head of Dave Allen to throw in his own uppercut. Once again, there to be hit. Dave Allen's throwing an uppercut and a hook. Johnny Fisher going backwards, but comes forward with a 1-2. Dave Allen fires back with a jab, goes to throw the overhand, misses. However, catches Johnny Fisher with an uppercut. I'll tell you what, he's not missing any time he throws that uppercut. That timing on that is perfect. Johnny and hits him with a lovely jab, falls into him, both in the corner on the ropes as the ref separates the two. We've got just over 2 minutes left of round number 9 of number 10. I wonder how this is going to go. Guys, what are you saying? Who's got this so far? We're in round number 9 of 10. 1-2 coming in from Dave Allen as Fisher. Nothing coming back from him. He's on the ropes. I think he's tied his arms up. I can't really see. The ref's having a look. Dave Allen comes in overhand. Fisher pushes him off. 1, 2, 3, 4 coming in from Johnny Fisher. And then he just walks into the opponent. Bit of rumble tumble. Timeout. I think he's going to have a word with Dave Allen there. I don't know if he intentionally threw him on the floor. But yeah, gives Johnny Fisher a bit of a breather, doesn't it? Right, the jab. Countered by the jab from Allen. Seeing that shoulder coming, being used a little bit more by Johnny Fisher, as once again Dave Allen walks into Johnny Fisher, pushing him back into the ropes. The ref separates the two. Johnny Fisher trying to attack the body there. Allen just making it a little bit messy, just leaning into him, spoiling any work he can try and get off. They're on the ropes, literally. We don't want any more backflips out of the ropes. The ref makes sure he gets involved in that one. Both guys throwing the jab. Jab again from Fisher. Jab once again from Fisher. Body shot follows it up. Allen beckoning him to come forward as he throws his own jab. 1-2. This is, look at this. The opportunity is so good when he stays behind the jab and throws a combination. But Dave Allen is just literally hitting at will. The legs of Johnny Fisher are really unstable. He's holding on to him for dear life. Not much is coming back from Johnny Fisher now. The bell goes, and I'd say saved by the bell. Unsteady feet as Johnny Fisher walks back to his corner. Dave Allen seems all right in his, takes a deep breath. Jamie Moore. On fight night? You mean after fight night? More like Johnny lights out, but nobody's on for you. Oh, gosh. Timu defense. Oh, my God. You guys are brutal. You're saying that Allen's up on the... Yeah. So you agree with me. Allen ahead, 4-3 plus the 10-8 round. Yeah, okay. God, maybe my scoring brain is coming back. I'm going to start studying it so I can do it properly. Big up yourself, Ricky. Right, boxing fans saying Dave Allen's up. October should be calling fights live for one of the major outlets. Always great. Oh, thank you so much. They don't want me, but thanks. I've got you lot. I've got this. I'm live with you beauties in this chat. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Malcolm Marcel, I haven't seen you for a bit. Good evening. Nothing beats experience, and that's what Fisher is finding out. And what a note to start the next round on. I'll leave that on the screen, Malcolm. And good to see you as well. Round 10 of 10. This is the finale. People are saying that they've got Dave Allen winning. 1-2 coming back in from Johnny Fisher. He's got that cross, not the crossbar defense, but he keeps that arm right over there to obviously protect that side of his face, maybe parry and counter. Once again on the jab, we're getting on the jab from Johnny Fisher. Goes to throw his own overhand in. Dave Allen throws in the body shot and the overhand. He's just more cute with the shots. So he's using that hand once again. Dave Allen using it as a measuring stick, and Dave Allen's literally just old manning him in here. I don't think there's any other word for it. Jab flicks out from Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen bouncing on his feet. We are in the final round. I have not seen Dave Allen this fit for a long time. Stay with Jamie Moore. That's all I've got to say. If he's, he's still a young lad. He's been boxing since what, 2008? Experience. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. And remember, Fraser Clark fought Dave Allen a few fights ago. I think two or three fights ago. And that definitely wasn't the Dave Allen that we saw this evening. Once again, he's just continuously catching Johnny Fisher with those uppercuts. 1-2. And this is coming back from Johnny Fisher. 1-2. Johnny Fisher literally just throwing hell for leather. We've got a minute left in the final round. Dave Allen throwing to the body, throwing to the head. Johnny Fisher's trying to lean on Dave Allen now, trying to reverse that roll so he can get the advantage. But you can see from Fisher's legs, he's tired. You can see from his output, his composure, that he really is knackered. I think this is obviously the first time that he's gone the distance, and it shows. 1-2. That was a beautiful backhand there from Johnny Fisher, but Allen just ate it. Comfortable on the ropes, hitting him with his own overhand. Allen there moving off the ropes. Johnny Fisher there hanging on to Dave Allen for dear life, taking a deep breath there as we're going into the final 10 seconds of round number 10. The final round. Uppercut once again landed on Fisher from Dave Allen. I'll tell you what, Johnny Fisher's got heart, but both men embrace. Yeah. Dave Allen drops down to the floor. He's absolutely exhausted. Bless him. Johnny Fisher literally wobbles himself back into his corner and he's saying, I won that. He's looking at his outside and he's saying, I won that. Like, I'm sure I won that fight. I'm sure I won that fight. He's on the floor. Jamie Moore's there with him. He gives him a big hug. He gets him up. Looks like he's crying. No, he's not. He's just breathing heavily. I'm making stuff up now. He takes big, deep breaths. The doctor's having a look at Johnny Fisher. He's saying that he's fine. Looks like they've cleaned up his nose all right, even though I think it got splattered earlier on in the fight. Oh, what we're saying, guys. Right, Fisher is too one-dimensional. His jab was fine. It's just what he's doing after he's jabbing. It's like I said, he's setting something up, but we don't know what it is because he just stands there and allows himself to get hit. So I don't know. Yeah, Dave Allen, tough as old boots, spot on. Imagine what Adelaide would have done to Fisher. True, George's true promise. Yeah, God, can you imagine me on a live stream out there? I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in that. That was Babbage must be kicking himself. I don't think he is though, because I always said that. I do believe when Babbage faced someone that was like slightly better than him, and I did believe that Johnny Fisher was, that he wouldn't last. Babbage is another brawler, not a boxer. So. Chris Gallardo, hello, Red. How are you? This must be a violent war because Mary J. Blige looks extremely worried. Not as worried as Jay-Z. Not as worried as Jay-Z. Jay-Z's like, what's going on? I could have had. There should have been another person there, but we couldn't find him. So you got Allen winning. Allen played the nice guy, but he knew he would be crud. He'd be on crud. Yeah, he fooled all of us because it was like almost in his interviews, he was always like saying, "This is almost like my last shot." Almost like, yeah, I'm going in there. I know what it is. I know I'm gonna be the loser, or maybe I should be the loser. And yeah, he come in there and done all of that. Crazy. Here we go, guys. Judges' scorecards. Here we go. Split decision. 95-94. 95-94 to Johnny Fisher. 96 and 93. 90, yeah. Oh, what they're gonna do? 95, 94. He's got to be. Please tell me. Is they did not do this? Oh, they didn't do that. Nah, nah, nah. They didn't just do that. Anyway. Wow. Okay. Yeah, but well, he clearly didn't, Chris. He didn't need a KO. Metal Box J, good evening to you. I'm going straight to the chat here. Right, they should put Fisher in with Tete. Actually, probably not. Gone wrong. Gone wrong, would you say? Adam Smith on the zone was always going to happen. Yeah, he's definitely run out of ideas. Maybe Chisora can fight Allen after he beats Wallin. Metal Box. Metal Box. Another matchroom for, but he's not though, is he? Here we go. If this is a controversial draw or a win for Fisher, bring back random random Rushburn. Pro supplements, a draw, please, or Allen win 145 versus 70 winnings. This is insane. I was horribly wrong about Dave Allen. Fair play to him, deserves a win. All credit to Jamie Moore too. And here we go. We get to the results. I'm taking my time going through here because I don't know how long the next fight's going to take to come on. Bring on the AI judges. Yeah. Oh my God is the correct answer. If he's saying that's disgusting, yeah, it's terrible. Lewis, yeah. But we didn't want to, Lewis. We didn't want to see this coming, did we? Because like I said, when it comes to judging, I stay away. But if who was winning the fight, I can judge a fight. I might not be able to judge a boxing match, but I could definitely judge a fight. And I'd say definitely Allen. Allen was doing the sturdier work. They brought up the CompuBox statistics, and you could see that he was the better fighter in there. Oh, this is terrible. I like that. I like the way you've done your writing. And yeah, well, I don't even know because the judges are the judges that we know. But that's terrible work. Terrible, terrible work. That is terrible. And this is what ruins it. Dave Allen put on a really good performance there. And I thought he should have won, and he clearly didn't. Kayoshi, good evening to you as well. And good evening to all of you that have tuned in on your Saturday night. It's like a Christmas finale. It's a 2024 last watch along of the year. We've been doing these. Remember when we did the first one? Was it Battle of the Baddest? Remember we did that and we was here for like 5 hours and that went really well. And we've been doing them for like 12 months. And we're back here again. Who would have known that the rematch would have happened within May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months, 7 months. We've got the rematch, which usually that wouldn't have happened, but we're getting it. And it's happening tonight. And I don't know how it's going to go. However, I really hope that it's not a close. Yeah, let's see what happens. Bring on the AI judging. Chris is saying, yeah, what the hell? I didn't like the fight for Allen before. The fight, but this is disgraceful. He won that clearly. With his experience, when is this going to stop? That is a good question. And I'm all up for sometimes when there's like crazy decisions like this, which I will say it's a crazy decision, that the judges should attend the post-fight press conferences. It's something that I've said before. And then maybe the media that, when we're sat there, we can say, okay, how did you come to that decision? And maybe they can ask some questions about it. And then potentially, I don't think they would anyway, but there's accountability there, isn't there? Looks like Santa left some cash in. Yeah. Wow. Hello and goodbye. De La Hoya won. Yeah. It's a shame that, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame. Oh, Super K, I ain't seen you for years. Kills the sport. These judges, the UK judges, are a disgrace. And yeah, Noble, I agree with you. It's decisions like that that put you off the sport. Because we're all, the thing is, you know what's kind of sad about it? We're all sitting here and we know what's going to happen, but we hope that it doesn't happen. But we know deep down now, guys, when you hear the scorecards or when you see results to fights, are you really that genuinely surprised anymore? Because I ain't. It's sad, but really, when you think about it, no, because we kind of knew something like this was going to happen anyway. It's a shame. And I do believe that they should have to explain themselves. What did they see? Do you think they'll do a rematch? That's the thing. We don't know. He was calling out Dillian, was he? Christopher Anthony, was he? And Chisora. I must have missed that. Jay Green's Robbery Dave deserved that win. If you're saying only in boxing this happens, imagine winning a race and getting second place. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? There's a clear line, though, isn't there? And this is a thing with boxing, it's blurred. There's all sorts of weird and wonderful things that can change somebody's thought process. He's hoping for something. Yeah, crazy decisions like that. VAR, Premier League, it's a joke. First time he's given 100% in training in the fight, and then this is what happens. And this is the sad thing about it, because like I said, I've seen Dave Allen, I've seen his fights, and he looked in good shape for Dave Allen. I've said that. You can see it in the face, though. You can usually tell when a fighter's all right because you see it in their faces. Bon Scott, I don't know. Johnny won the first 3 or 4, but Dave smashed the rest. Absolute disgrace. Alex X, good evening. Fisher's going to take this win and run away. I don't think he'll definitely won't do a rematch. Worst thing about that, Red, is that was Dave's moment. In the rematch, Fisher will be better after learning so much from that. That's, yeah, if he can, Lewis. Yeah, Alan's been done dirty. I'm gutted for him. I'm sure everyone will be piping up on X about that. I'll probably have a quick look on there as Ishmael Davis comes into the ring to fight Bakhodir, who was supposed to fight Israel Madrimov. Good fight that would have been with those two. Bakhodir, as you know, is very resilient, tough, good fighter. But Ishmael, once again, stepping in at late notice, because I think Israel wasn't well. I think he's still fighting on the February card. It was weird that they announced 2 dates for him initially to start off with, but we're here. He's fighting on the Bakhodir Bivol undercard. And here we go. Bakhodir is walking to the ring now. Sorry if I've pronounced his name wrong. And Emma Willis. Emma, you know what? Where are you? I could have done with Emma Willis's judging. Emma is spot on. And she said it how the judges judge the fights. So I'm going to say that Emma's probably going to pick Dave Allen for that based on how she told us to judge the fights last time. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? VJ, good evening to you. Dave won that by a round. There should be a rematch. Get the beard off. Hey, I've shaved my beard. It's gone. I feel so sad for Dave. This was his night. Yeah. I'm shaving for no one. Yes, I have. I have. Right. Fury is going to win this by split decisions. Incoming. Don't be shocked now. That's coming in from Jay. Eddie's boy locked in for the win. Fisher was gassed after the 5th. Dave's stamina was great. Yeah. What a robbery. At least, yeah, Dick Turpin wore a mask. I was wondering where that was going because you know me, I put the comments up and I don't read them till they're on there sometimes. X will be melting down over this. It definitely will. Fisher's legs was gone by round 4. Yeah, he had some heart to stay in there, definitely. Madrimov was fine. Was always going to miss the fight. Poor Dave. I'm going to leave the chat to answer that. Where do you think Fisher should go from here? It's shown that he's not above English level yet. He still needs more development. That's for the chat. Nah. And even if, you know what, even if I did have any inside news, you know me, I wouldn't say anything, but I haven't. But even if I did, I wouldn't say anything anyway. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Because now you're not going to know whether I'm telling the truth or not. But I haven't. But if I did, I wouldn't say anything. The great one, robbed as I predicted. So you're saying Bakhodir by round number 7? Yorkshire man living in Scotland, well done. A rhino beat the bull. What would be an upset? What if Ishmael wins? He has to. I don't think he will. I don't know. Well, it depends. It depends. Fisher needs to take the rematch to prove a point. We learned a lot about Fisher. All of them not good. Right, Fisher would do well to avoid Adelaide or Fraser, and definitely not Wardley. Yeah, I want to hear about what Wardley's up to. I need to do a catch up with Fraser as well. I haven't spoke to him properly in a minute. I spoke to him when Galal fought the other day, but we need to have a proper catch up. But I'll sort something out in the new year. Everyone's chilling out with their families now, unless you're sitting on a live with me. And on that note, I'm Abs of October Red. Welcome to October Red. We are doing a live watch along for Tyson Fury, or Usyk, Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. But at the moment, Ishmael Davis is going up against the experienced, the rugged, is it Serhiy Bakhodir, who was supposed to fight Israel Madrimov. That fight is now off, but Israel will continue to fight next year on the Beterbiev Bivol rematch, which is also out in Riyadh. Ishmael Davis has took this fight on short notice, just like he did with the Josh Kelly fight. So it seems as if, you know, he's getting built. They're looking after him. No complaints, because that Josh Kelly fight was very good, considering he didn't have any notice. Much notice. He did particularly well. I'm not sure how he's going to do with this tough Ukrainian, though, who literally looks like he's wants to go out there and maul somewhere. Is that Robles in the corner? Is that Manny Robles in the corner? Interesting. I don't know much about who his team is, but I have watched a couple of his fights. I do know that he's a proper boxer, as the Eastern European. The style that they have is, you know, potentially straight lines, using that double jab, the typical like Soviet style. He's definitely got that. Let's see how he deals with Ishmael, because he's unorthodox, isn't he? He hasn't got the amateur pedigree. He's another one that's just a fighter. The only thing I don't like, and I will criticize about Ish, and I've said this before, is that he starts slow. I reckon that he could be so much more dangerous, and his performance could be so much more damning if he started off quicker. But that's his style. He's quite fresh to the game, so let's see how he gets on moving forward. Seconds out. Round number 1. So at least we've got the Orthodox versus the Orthodox. So that should keep it simple to some point. Ishmael throws out the double jab to start off with. Using the ring, moving, circling around to his... Oh, no. Hold on. He's switching. Using the ring to circle around his opponent. Throwing out that double jab. Comfortable on the back foot. Bakhodir's looking to literally set up the shots there, as he throws his own 1-2. Nice, compact, composed. Like I said, these are the boxers if you want to look for the way, the stature, the way that they present themselves. You've definitely got to look at the Soviet style. But once again, Ishmael's there, ready to get stuck in. High guard. Southpaw. Literally fainting out that jab, seeing if he can get any reactions off Bakhodir, see if he can come in so he can potentially walk onto that backhand. Bakhodir not having it, he's throwing out his own feints, parrying the jab that's coming in from Ishmael, as Ishmael throws in a body shot and finishes off the combo with a hook to the head. Fast hands, a faster start from Ishmael. As he throws in a body shot there. And he's switching stance again. I can't even say it's the backhand because he's continuously switching from southpaw to orthodox. But really good work from Ishmael, looking like a more experienced fighter, like he's been doing this all his life. You know, he has that lead hand low, whatever stance that he's in. Once again, he switched back to he switched back to orthodox. Flicking out that jab, 1-2, literally confusing. Anytime Bakhodir tries to get set with any style that Ishmael could pose to him, he just switches up the stance. So he's constantly having to reset. That would do your head in. If you're in the ring, constantly trying to reset, and then you reset and then the switch stance. Beautiful backhand there going in. If it was the backhand, it could have been the jab. Like I said, he's switching. As I say that, he switches from southpaw to orthodox. A good opening round here, and it's gone quick. You know it's a good round when the rounds go extremely quick. And we've got, what, 25 seconds left of round number 1. Nice opening, active, nice active work from Davies coming in. And Bakhodir is like not really able to land any shots on Ishmael. Davies is really elusive. He's doing all right. You'd never guess his career. You'd never guess his pedigree. And he seems to work well under pressure. Short notice, hardly any prep. Let's have a look. Let me go back into the chat. Good night, Russell. Have a good one. Obviously, I don't know Dave Allen, but I'm absolutely, yeah, it's one of them, and you know when something doesn't look right. I don't know what the weight was. I can't remember them on the weigh-ins. I was looking at the heavier weights. So if anybody wants to shout up with the weight, is it 154? Are they 154 fighters? I think there might be 154. At least. Oh, right, okay. At least in horse racing, they have what they call a steward's inquiry. Man like Davies, hopefully he keeps this up. Very good start from Davies. Great start from him. Yep, okay, they are 154. Nice one. Let's have a look. What are you saying, Skyliners? How the crowd ain't got bobbins? What happened? Yeah. I didn't, you know what? I never clocked the crowd. I never clocked the crowd till you guys start talking about it. But remember what I was saying about Bakhodir? He's got that upright style, the straight lines. And because of Davies's unorthodox, you see how, like I said, he's using the ring. He's continuously switching stance. So every time his opponent's trying to get into some kind of rhythm, he's disrupting it because he's continuously changing the direction of his feet and what shot's going to be thrown first because of the stance that he's using. Really good, tricky brain work. And I don't know how many rounds it's going to take for Bakhodir to suss this out. They're saying that he just landed a backhand, but then threw another one and missed. And Davies is able to evade, slip out the way, reset, and land the shot at will. He seems to be landing this backhand to like the solar plexus area. Obviously not on it because he'd be on the floor if it was. But he's landing quite nice body shots around the chest area of Bakhodir. But let's have a look. Right, 1-2 coming in from Davies. Uppercut coming in from Bakhodir. Followed up by Davies's own uppercut. Right, let's have a look as he throws out. It's like he's throwing out that jab hand just to try and get a reaction from his opponent, but he doesn't do anything. So he falls in, throws the backhand. Close-up work from the both of them. Bakhodir walking forward, trying to throw his own 1-2. Davies slips the shot. Ties him up now, getting a little bit tight with the both of them. Let's see now. I think Bakhodir's starting to cut the ring off, so Davis is not able to move around as freely as he could, forcing him to clinch his opponent, saying that the body shot comes in. He's not got a problem with fighting on the inside. Oh, and he's down with a body shot from Bakhodir. A nice body shot. Round number 2. Sweet. Sweet. What was I saying? The same shot that Davis was throwing at Bakhodir. Solar plexus down. Down. That hurts. Take your breath away. Look at his legs now. Look at his legs. The back foot, Bakhodir 1-2. Now he's able to hit at will. We've got 10 seconds left. I was saying, where's the clock? That means time's running out. Bakhodir there making this fight more aggressive. Uppercuts. The ref had to jump in and he got his head bloody. Good shot. Yeah, nice shot. Chris is saying, did any of you see Mary J? Nah, a couple of years ago. Would love to see you in that. No. You know what? I think Mary J. Blige is probably about. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, it was on the chin. Damn, I thought it was a body shot. I do stand corrected. It was on the chin. Whack. Beautiful. I don't think I'll be wearing any Mary J. Blige outfits, you know. But I'll check it out now that you said it, though, Chris. Vladimir sitting next to Lennox. Yeah, definitely a big knockdown. Ukrainians find a way. He's ready, hasn't he? Like I said, he was starting to cut the ring off. Ishmael wasn't able to move around as well as he did. Now he's on the hunt. You can see now. Front foot Bakhodir starting to land better. Ishmael evaded one of the shots. Able to hook and pivot out the way. Body shot going in. Bakhodir now's on the front foot. Like I said, he's starting to land the shots. 1-2. And this is from Bakhodir to Davis. Davis on the back foot. Right, we're not seeing this switching of stances now because obviously he's in a fight, isn't he? The ref separates the two. I think Davis was just launching into Bakhodir then. Right, I'm just looking at the stance. I'm going to keep my eye on the feet because then you can see how comfortable a fighter is. Let's see if he'll still switch up the stance. Bakhodir takes a big, deep breath in, the wide stance, feints with the front hand, looking, hunting down there, Davis, as Davis goes into him and clinches him, throws his own hook. But I like that there. Bakhodir like tucks up and he's sort of like, he's got this, you know, the Klitschko, the nervousness, the feints. You don't know when they're going to unleash. Nice work. Bit of inside work as Bakhodir is on the ropes, but both of them throwing the body shots on the inside, tucking up. Jab. He's trying to pour out the jab. This is Bakhodir. Davis like coming into him and going in for the clinch. Right, as he come in with a beautiful hook round the back of the guard of Davis as he throws a 1-2. Goes to throw another hook but misses. You know, you can see the power in a fighter's shot when they go to really take that shot and the miss and the whole body rotates, almost like they're about to do a 360. You know if that shot landed, it would hurt. So you call sitting down, using your power, punching through the target. That's what you want to do. You're not looking to hit them. You're looking to hit through them. Right, both of the guys in a bit of a clinch. Davis coming in with a nice sweet uppercut as Bakhodir throws his own and a hook in a close range. Uppercut comes in again from Davis. Inside work coming in from both of them. Crowd getting a little bit animated here, which is nice to hear. Uppercut coming in from Bakhodir. Yeah, good work. I'd say that Bakhodir is definitely coming into this fight. See, I've made some sea moss. I've just made some sea moss. Yeah, she looks amazing. Um, she looks brilliant. Not weathered at all. Ngannou in the crowd, and then they're showing, yeah, Teddy Atlas fine. You know when they start zooming in on other celebrities, and I'm like, who are they? Because I'm too old. Let's have a look. So Eddie Hearn says it was a draw on the stomping ground between Dave Allen and Johnny Fisher. He thinks that it was a draw. Maybe he'll go for a rematch. We'll see. They're churning out these interviews quick, aren't they? Bakhodir comes out, center of the ring, tucks up nice, high guard. The high guard there from Davis as well, as he looks to throw in that overhand and tries to slip some of the shots coming in from Bakhodir, that is literally marching forward and looking to land the backhand, which he is doing at will on Davis. Davis is still switching stances, which is good to see. So that's something that's clearly natural to him. 1, 2, 3 as Davis tucks up. Nice counter coming back from Davis as Bakhodir throws out the jab. Very, very athletic, these guys are. You can see they've both got explosive power as well. Let's have a look. Lovely. Beautiful shot there that came in from Davis as he's still switching stance. Is that some... Looks like there's a bit of swelling on Davis's eye. Uppercut coming in from Bakhodir. Uppercut coming in from Davis as he dips and he rolls. Bakhodir tucks up, throws in his own shots. Davis tries to get him in the clinch. Bakhodir says no thanks. Pulls out of it, back in his wide stance, looking to throw that 1-2 where that 2 was really close inside. The same shot that got him down last time. Uppercut coming in from Bakhodir. Davis is moving around to the right now. Orthodox stance. The backhand and the uppercut coming in from Davis. Bakhodir throws out the jab. Once again, he's got that hunting, but Davis comes back, lands a clean one on the nose of Bakhodir. Unfazed, he still comes forward. Round number 4, and this is a 12-rounder. This is potentially can go the distance, I believe. You know, I really would have liked to have seen the fight with Ishmael, but to be fair, this fight with Davis ain't too bad. Let's have a look. Chris is saying leave off Eddie. He's interviewed. Okay. And that's just Eddie distancing himself from the result. And Eddie said he'll run it back. Okay, let's see what happens. I think that's the right thing to do. I didn't think it necessarily happened. Beautiful right hand once again going in from Bakhodir. That's wobbled the legs of Davis. But he tucks up, he comes forward, and he gets through another round. To be fair, Ishmael Davis is giving a really good account of himself. Like I said, because of his lack of experience, and he's going into these tough fights with these experienced guys. You've got to give him credit for it. Fair play. Even though, like I said, I think this guy's just got a little bit of an edge on him, but anything's possible because they're both punchers. Fury's getting his hands wrapped, guys. It's going to be that time in a bit. Golden Mike, good evening to you. You know what I was going to say? What did you guys think about Moses coming in 10 pounds heavier? Do you think I'm overreacting? Because I do worry. I do watch the heavyweights because, like I said, some of them, you know, they can have that excess weight, which isn't good weight. Not that I'm necessarily worried about him with Dempsey McKean as such. However, Moses is usually, looks in better shape. So when I saw him and then they said £10, I was like, not sure about that. So if you've joined us on Abs of October Red, this is the finale, the 2024 finale for the rematch between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. We are heading in that direction, but at the moment we've got Bakhodir versus Davis in the ring. A good fight, some good toe-to-toe action. Davis has been down. He's doing really well, but Bakhodir, I think, is just got that edge on him when it comes to obviously the experience. But like I said, Davis is not gone in there and doing a rubbish job. He's a fighter that we will see again, and having these tough challenges so early on in his career, he's only going to learn from it and learn a lot. So yeah, if you've just joined us, I think we've got Moses Itauma versus Dempsey McKean next. We've just seen Tyson Fury getting his gloves, or getting his hands wrapped, getting ready to get those gloves on. Going to be time for him to warm up soon. I'm hearing that the main event is between 10:30 and 11. There is no footage on here if you've just joined us. It's just me rambling on. But like I said, this is the last one for the year. So thank you for taking the time out to join us on this while you watch the boxing. Split screen like me on my laptop. DAZN on one side, you on the other. Right, what you're saying, Bakhodir is too relentless. It's just his style, and it is, like I said, I could imagine how good the fight would have been if it was him and Madrimov. And it's Bakhodir, isn't it? Pronouncing the name. I do apologize. David should have went all out in round one when he landed. Golden Mike saying he's a growing lad. I thought Moses should stick at the same weight he's been, as I feel it could affect the speed he had, and speed beats McKean, but Moses should be fine. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. I still think it's a test. I do appreciate that it's heavyweight boxing and it can change at the flick of a button with the heavyweights. I can never say, I can't, I'll never like to call a fight. Yeah, maybe we've got our favorites and stuff, but you just don't know how it's going to go. No. Everyone should fight at their natural weight. They should, but do they? I mean, if we get Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr., what is the natural weight for that one? The February card, yeah, that seems to be the creme de la creme, but you can't argue with this one with the amount of heavyweights that you've got on there. Oh, there's Jason Statham. And obviously it's not for the undisputed, but it's a rematch. So it's nearly all the marbles. Here we go. Moses is a growing lad. If he grows anymore, he'd be officially classed as a giant. Yeah, he's a big kid, isn't he? I saw him, I think it was at the Wembley, at the last Queensbury show at Wembley with Bentley Paul's Bentley. Yeah. He turns up, he's there, he likes to watch the boxing. He seems to, live the life, take the sport really seriously. He's clearly been invested with. He's just got to stick to just carry on how you started. The same mindset that you have when you decide, all right, then I'm going to be a professional boxer and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You've got to keep that mindset and don't let us, the media, the fans, don't let us get in your head. Just do what you need to do, because that's how people fall foul when they start to listen to too much of what I call us lot on the periphery, that like the white noise, and he's just got to get on with it and do what he does best. He's got a nice style. I don't want him to lose his rawness. I think sometimes when fighters lose their rawness, they lose a bit of their skill, they lose what they are. And that's when we can see them go downhill. The rawness is what makes some fighters good. Say, for example, Deontay Wilder was happily losing every round until he got the knockout, but that rawness was what won him the fights. Fair enough, he got in there with Tyson Fury, and I guess that changed. But Sometimes I think when fighters lose that rawness that they've got, they lose their skill because that is their skill to be who they are, not try and be something that they're not. I spoke to Dan Aziz and he was saying that happened to him. He's being around people like Artur Beterbiev and stuff. He's trying to adapt these different styles, and then he forgets what his style is, and then you find yourself stuck. You're like in limbo, and that's when you can start to lose fights or not have those good performances. So I think the one thing with boxing, your personality has got to come out in that ring when you fight. You've got to be you. I get it. You absorb things from the fights that you have and you learn, but ultimately the best performances will always come from who you are naturally, and that you stop trying to be something else. Oh no, I'm not reading that out. £10, yeah. Here we go. Looks like right, let's have a look here. Gosh, the swelling on his face now. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree with you, Iffy. Did you put any money on this? It looks like a late stoppage for Bakhodir waiting to happen. Yeah, what we in? We're only in round number 6, so he's done well to get this far. What are we saying? To be fair, he could still go to points. Oh, I don't know. No, that swelling's particularly bad, and he's bleeding quite heavy from. Yeah, he's breaking him down. He's breaking him down completely. Look at this, the relentlessness of Bakhodir as he comes forward, uses the jab, 1-2. Oh, he might get stopped earlier than that. The pressure here, saved by the bell. Breathing heavy, exhausted, back. Luckily, he was in his corner. Tough. Is that the Ukrainian hat? Yeah, he's. Oh, they've called it. Yeah, they've waved it off. Artur Beterbiev's there. Yeah, they've waved it off. Yeah, right decision. It was too much. He was getting too much of a beating. Yeah, on Usyk to win by TKO and Fury by decision. What, the actual Muppets? I was looking. I don't know if you was here last year, but I had some little elves, my Christmas elves. But people say they look like something out of a horror film, and for some reason I can't find them, and I'm gutted because I usually have my little elves with me, and I couldn't find my tinsel either because I should have been dressed up like a Christmas tree. But yeah, fair stoppage in that one. Ishmael was going to end up taking too much punishment. Yeah, the eye. The corner should pull him out. There you go. And that's exactly what happened. We're going to get young Moses in next. He shook his head. Said no mass. Oh, he's got Sonny Edwards in his corner as well. Yeah, the corner says, yeah, forget it. Absolutely, full props to him. That's 2 back-to-back short notice fights against 2 great fighters. Spot on, Kyoshi. Spot on. Got to give him credit, but look at this animal here. Is there even a mark on his face? Davis has his moment in round 1. He should have went for the stoppage then. He'll probably be kicking himself about that. I'm sure he'll get spoken to about it. But yeah, that was it's too much. You can only take too much punishment. And he's done well. If he's saying Matchroom stock is down. Rem is saying Davis did not have a. Hello, Rem. Good evening. He's saying he didn't have a moment in round 1. They've done a runner. They've done a runner. It's because they look like I think my twins might have like put them in the bin or something because they scare them. But it's all right because I'm going to get my Annabelle life-size doll, and then soon when I do the lives, she'll be sat next to me, and it'll be myself. It'll be Abs and Annabelle together. And if you don't know who Annabelle is, I don't even know why you're here. But if you are here, good evening. This is a live watch along for the rematch of Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Swap them round because Usyk won. Is Usyk going to win again? Is it going to be revenge or is it going to be redemption? Who knows? Revenge, redemption, or repeat. Revenge or repeat. What's going to happen? Who knows? I can't call it. I can't call it, but we'll see what happens. We've just had Ishmael Davis go in again on a short notice fight against the seasoned, experienced, tough, rugged Sahir Bakhodir. And I think he pulled out. I can't remember, was it round number 7 or round number 6? Retires their fighter. Yeah, pulled out Ishmael Davis. He was taking too much of a punishment in there. They made the right decision. But now we're going to be moving on to the heavyweights. We're getting closer to the main event. To be fair, this evening's gone quite quick. But I know it's because I started after the first 4 fights. Because I know we can end up being here for hours. And I weren't doing that today. You know, I went to Specsavers and got some really nice glasses. Vivian Westwood, these are. I'm quite happy with them, but I don't need them. I only use them really at night. Right. I'd like to see Davis come back for a British title with a full camp. Yeah, it'd be nice for him, wouldn't it? No more short notice fights. I want to see the Junaid Boston fight. Yeah, same. Nice domestic. Let him have a full camp. Have it at home. You can get to rest and recoup. He's had a couple of nice paydays. Had a September payday, December payday. You can chill off at home, and like you said, have a nice camp and get ready for a good fight, a good domestic fight. And yeah, Junaid Bostan for sure. As long as it ain't Tiny Tears. Oh, Tiny Tears. God, that's going back a while. So you know the Care Bears as well. It's a shame, but matchroom fighters keep on going for the money too fast instead of developing than being carefully matched. It's one of them, isn't it? If you think you can do it, why not? What would you do? Would you turn down that money? I don't think I would. If I was a fighter and it's like, listen, I don't know when I'm going to be fighting again. And you've got to think, if you're someone that turns down opportunities, you know what it's like. You might have been at work where you've been in that position and you start like saying, oh, I don't really want to do that. You know, when the opportunity comes up again, they ain't going to speak to you. So it's like, you know what? Let's go and do it. I get it's different because with this sport, it can be life-changing in itself. Never mind career ending. It could be life-changing. But I think these guys are ready to jump in the deep end. They're ready to take the risks. This is why they love the sport. This is why we love it. You know, Ishmael started off okay, but like I said, he wasn't allowing Bakhodir to settle. But Bakhodir was sort of like trying to figure him out, and you could see after a while he was starting to cut the ring off. Ishmael was having free reign; he was moving around. Bakhodir was struggling to hit him, but once he sussed him out, he went on the hunt and was able to literally cut off every angle that Davis was trying to get to. When he can cut it off, guess what he's going to do? He's going to start to land those punches. Got the knockdown. Obviously, he recovers, he comes back, but then it's just an onslaught of an attack then. How many times are you going to get punched in the face before it's like, you know what? Yeah, I've probably had enough. Don't think I'm going to get away with this one. So, fair play to Davis. Good call to say, call it a night, and congratulations to Bakhodir. I'd like to see him fight Israel Madrimov. I really would, because I'm a huge fan of Israel. But, like I said, I don't even think that's going to happen. Okay. I think the only thing that I noticed, Rem, is that I follow the majority of the heavyweights, but I also follow a MMA fighter called Alex. Is it Pereira? And he uses the Charmer, and Dempsey McKean has been sparring with him because there was some suggestion that Alex, the MMA fighter, was going to come over to boxing. So I know that Dempsey McKean's been sparring him. But nobody was asking Dempsey about that. Now, you might think, yeah, so what's an MMA fighter? But what a lot of the things at the training is, I know you go onto the floor and stuff, but they're good at the clinching, the grabbing, the inside stuff. And no one asked Dempsey about that. So Could that potentially be a string in his bowl? Yeah, it could be, but we're gonna find out now. Oh, what? No, what they're doing? We're not having a concert, are we? Oh, it's all right. It's just a raffle for a car. So yeah, it's a good choice. It's a. I like the matchmaking. I'm not complaining about the matchmaking. Molesy should be okay. I just want to see how he is with this extra bit of weight on him. That's all. That was my only query. I think he's a puncher. I think he's fast. I think he can move. I think he's learning every time he fights. I think he's the most active heavyweight. We've just got to see, because at the end of the day, Dempsey McKean fought Philip Hrgovic for that final eliminator for the IBF, didn't he? That's what they were doing. They were going in that direction. And obviously Hrgovic won to go on to fight Daniel Dubois, for obviously the eliminator, which ended up getting given to him anyway, because the IBF do the IBF things. So you're looking at Dempsey McKean potentially being fringe or world level. So Moses Itauma is going in up against potentially a world level fighter or fringe world level fighter. I'm interested to see how it plays out. They're both southpaws. I just think Moses is very quick, and I think Dempsey might be open, but it's just never that simple with heavyweights. So I'm not going to call it, but I do think it's a good fight for Moses. That's the long version. Yeah, good test for young Moses. As McKean has only lost to Hrgovic, which, yeah, exactly what I was just saying. Looks like lambs to the slaughter at Matchroom. The levels were so evident. Poor matchmaking, I think. Well, last minute mark is one of them. Oh, this chap's just he looks like someone, but I'm not going to say it on here. It's one of them. It's one of them. Janae Bostan. That was a fight that they were going to have, iffy. So I think Janae Bostan. Yeah, we do need that fight because of their styles. I'm going to back Madrimov, but yeah, definitely would like to see that fight. Alex Pereira is amazing. I've watched him since kickboxing days years ago, and I've only recently seen him. And that's what I'm saying. That's who Dempsey McKean has been doing a little bit of work with. So Chris is confidently saying that Itauma, and it's Itauma, isn't it? 6th, 7th round stoppage, in your opinion. And in the UFC, he is a killer. Yeah, I've watched his fights. I like him. I think he's great. I think Dempsey has an MMA background as well. Okay, so that might explain why they were together. Yeah, giving away cars. Yes. I don't know. I'm not sure what the laws are. I don't know. Okay. It was changed years ago. Fair enough. I'm not too au fait with anything. I probably will check up on things because I'm going to try and get out there. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I'm going to try and get out there for the February the 22nd. Obviously, I've got to be accredited. So yeah, but I'm going to try and get out there for Beterbiev Bivol to try and get out there. So if I don't, I'll be here doing a live watch along. But I'm going to try and get out there probably from the Wednesday or the Thursday because it seems like quite a long week. So I'll probably go from the Wednesday or the Thursday. But I'll try and see if I can do like some post weigh-in or post public workout lives where we can still have interactive chats. So if Boston and Davis are cool, they don't want to fight each other. Are you sure about that? I'm not even putting that up on there, Lord. I'm not doing it. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not putting that up on the screen. He's giving away a car. Oh my God. No. Why? No. We're not doing this. Nope. You lot can get stuffed. Are you trying to get my channel Banned. You lot are brutal. Yeah, if I can, I'll try to. Can we talk about something else except for cars? Yeah, right. Let's go to February. If I can get out there, it'd be good. And you know what I'll do? I'll try and do some interactive stuff with you guys anyway. But it depends. February is not too far away. Like I said, I have to be accredited. Then there's flights, hotels, and all the rest of the other stuff that comes with it. It won't be a cheap week away, put it that way. But I think it's worth the investment. I'm not even going into the chat until the next fight starts because you lot are trying to get my channel demonetized, you demons. What is wrong with you? It's Christmas. If you've just joined us, ignore the chat. You know, just ignore the chat. We are here for the fights. I'm not going to get involved in the banter that's going on in the chat. And you know I love banter, but I'm not doing that one. So yeah, we're waiting for here you go. Judge number 4. AI boxing judge. They're going to put it in for Itauma's fight then. Wow. Right, so they're doing some advertisements for the AI judge, but apparently it's not going to have no bearing on the fight. Yeah, the February card is chef's kiss. There was some rumor that there was pulling Joshua Buatsi off that card, like the Callum Smith Joshua Buatsi fight, but that all fizzled out. Yeah, it'd be nice to win a car. Why don't you? Isn't all of this sponsored by that prize guy? Can't you sign up and see if you can win a house or something on there? You know what it's like, Chris. You know what it's like. Yeah. Hi, Chris. TPs, we are all winners. Yeah, come on. Co-main event. Right, 19 and 34, 6'6", same height, same reach, 249.1 and 251.1, as in the weights of the guys. So I like this. You know what I like about these graphics? They've made this look like the computer game, the Undisputed computer game, which I've got. And I haven't played it yet. But anyway, we won't even discuss that. Got the upgraded one as well. Never mind. Yeah, he's only a baby. Yeah, I think he is, isn't it? So what was he before? Is he 6'5"? No, I think he's taller than 6'5". Because I think Matty Harris is 6'7", 6'8". So I'm sure he's about 6'6". Look at Dempsey looking all fired up. I'm looking forward to this fight. $34 old. He was originally, well, the time that I remember, he was training out of the Matchroom gym by Tony Sims, I think it was. Oh, his box rec said he's oh, so he's 6'3". You're saying 6'2.5", 6'3", 6'4"? Why did they do that then? I know, well, I'm quite short, so everybody's taller than me. Yeah, he was originally out of Tony Sims's gym. He was there with all of the guys. I know that somebody went to get some sparring with him down there, preparing for a southpaw. So I don't actually know who he's trained by now, if I'm honest. Those last-minute pre-fight nerves as you walk towards the ring, all the training, everything you've done, all the press conferences, the weigh-ins, the public workouts, it's all over. It's time to fight. You know, ask fighters how they actually feel, you know, when they're just about to, the other fights are going in. It's like they're going down the list and you know that your name's coming up. How does that make you feel? And I get it. Some of them like get nervous. They say they probably use the toilet a little bit more than they should. But as soon as they get in that ring, the nerves just literally just drop off them. Or if they do feel nerves, and it's like, it's go time. Here we go. Oh, they've used like the music for Ullman. I see what I'm saying about his arms look a little bit fleshier than usual. Come on, Moses. What? Oh, what's that? He's got around his neck. Oh, he's got the crucifix on. Thought he was going to have the ankh on there. No, it's a crucifix. Right, everyone's telling me about his height now. Gone on to box rec. Right, TPs is saying Fury is going to smash him. Fury is going to smash him to submission within round 5. Oh, you've seen Moses in person. He's about 6'3". Okay. And TPs has quite rightly said it's not the size, but the skill. Yes, I do agree. It's definitely not the size. It's the skill. If you've just joined us, I'm Abs of October Red. Moses Itauma is just getting in the ring. He goes up against the seasoned Dempsey McKean, Southpaw versus Southpaw. Should be an interesting fight. As you know, Moses is working his way up the rankings quite nicely. He's actually in a couple of the governing bodies now, so he's been managed quite well. This is a test for him. I'm not going to write off any fighter because it's a heavyweight division. You just do not know what's going to happen. But Moses has worked extremely hard to the point that he's actually a co-main on a Tyson Fury bout. Really good to see. So you know what it means. We've got one more fight left. This is the pre-fight to the finale. The finale, who's going to win? I've been saying put the comments in the chat who you think's going to win. Let us know. There's all sorts of different opinions, and that's what we like. I can't call it. I know you guys can't either. We know who we want to win, but it's never a full-blown conclusion, is it? But I'm looking forward to it regardless. But I'm also looking forward to this fight. We've got a 19-year-old potential protege that is going to go on to great things, but he's got to get through this guy that's going to try and old man him, just like Dave Allen did with Johnny Fisher. What are we going to see tonight? I don't know. Everyone's saying that Moses is the favorite, but who's got that crystal ball to say that it's a full-blown conclusion? Yes, Dempsey McKean hasn't been as active as Moses. Moses is the fighter that seems to be out every 5 minutes. And like I said, and I've said it again and again, I do like the way that he's been built. He's almost like being conditioned. You're a professional boxer. This is all you're going to do, and you're going to be out. You're going to be contracted out every 8 weeks to fight. So if you think as a 19-year-old, think back to when you were 19. With me, that was thousands of years ago. But think back, you're getting disciplined like that already. It's like they're building a monster. But they're giving him some real tests because Dempsey is a test. But we'll see. We will see. Ride of the Valkyries, great entrance. Mate, he's not even 20 yet. That's what I mean. He's still growing. And this is his first test, and I hope that he passes. I hope McKean gives the masses a few rounds, though stopping people early isn't helping him. Look at Fisher. Well, we've got to look at the caliber of the opponent. Dempsey McKean, look, 20, what is he? 22 and 1. As a clubber, Lang said in Rocky, my prediction for the fight is pain for Dempsey McKean. Fingers crossed for an early knockout. I know why you said that, Lord English gent, because you want to go to the main event. Where's your sense of adventure? This is like I won't say it, but this is like the prequel to the main event. Let's just enjoy it, shall we? He's in the red corner. Moses is in the red corner. Does he look nervous? What's he doing down there? He's sat on the floor down there. Come on, get up, son. It's time to go. He's got his brother there. I think, has he got 2 brothers? One of them's holding the belt. $19 years old, sponsored by Nike. A lot on the line here. Will he feel that pressure? Are we looking at the future of the heavyweight division? Are we? Who knows? But I'm enjoying finding out. Here we go. Fighter's called into the center of the ring. Oh, does he? All right, Rem's calm me down now. Moses always does that pre-fight. That's fine. If there's an early knockout, they'll oh God, don't say that, Iffy. Iffy, how many concerts have we sat here going through and been depressed? They haven't had a concert this time. I think they might have listened to our live and realised that we don't care for concerts. Fists of Fury incoming. I love that TPs. Right, the ref reading them their rights. God, there's a little bit of a height difference there. Right, here we go. What we saying, guys? Get your predictions in. Oh, why am I getting nervous? I hate when I get nervous. It's only because I seen him last week at, like I said, Wembley, and I spoke to him briefly. He still hasn't been a guest on the channel. We'll see if that changes. Oh, there we go. He's still nice and sharp. Both guys center of the ring. Dempsey's there fencing out with that long lever of his. I think they've both got the same reach. So it is going to be who can get to whichever one first. Moses has the... he's slightly shorter than Dempsey, I think, by about a couple of inches here. Beautiful shot landed by Moses already. That's a nice 1-2 there. He's quick. He's fast. As he dips in with a jab to the body. Dempsey pours out his own jab. That high guard, that fencing style that he's got. The weight on the front foot of Dempsey, where Moses seems to have his weight distributed all right as he dips in for another jab to the body. Keeping that jab hand low, pointing it out to the face of Dempsey as he feints in there. God, the ref's going to have a job pulling them pair apart. Dempsey in the McKean in the center of the ring. Moses quite confidently dipping in, just going for that body shot, able to slip under the long levers of McKean to find the angle. And Dempsey is down in round one. He's down in round one. He couldn't even get up. He takes a deep breath. This geezer. Nah, I'm telling you. Fair play to him. I think, listen. Round number one. He is quick. 1-2. Oh, he's down again. He's down. Forget it. He's going to wave that off. Forget that. He went over on his leg. Nah, wave it. He don't want that. You've waved it off. Round number one. How can you not listen? You can't say anything. Round number one. 10 pounds heavier. Made no difference. He's passed the test. You can't deny it when the proof is there. Fair play to him. Massive congratulations. He's too quick. Too quick. Frank Warren is on a high roller with this one. Damn. Big Frank's in the ring. He must have somersaulted over those ropes. Look at him. He's so happy. That's his boy. I think you can, yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. It's settled now. I think we can say that he's yeah, look, my man's still sat on the stool. The real deal. Damn. Damn. You called it. You did say it, Iffy, yeah? Too quick. The way he was darting in with that body shot. $19. I'm just listening to the back end of the comms. He's doing this already. I was trying not to hype the fighter. I was staying calm, watching him from a distance. And look. Special talent. I'm going into the chat. Yeah, I'd say he's a special talent. Pain. Frank has got all the best heavyweights. Yeah, he has. His stable is looking like, when you go into a horse's stable and you can see the beautiful stallions that you've got, and they're all very well looked after, and they've got the sheen on their skin, and they flick their hair. Yeah, Frank Warren's heavyweight stable. Mr. Flash, good evening to you. Moses destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him. God has blessed that man. Do you imagine a whole camp to get splattered in the first round? But then you can say to Moses, he's done a whole camp to literally not even get to round 2. Why was the ref counting? Yeah, when you seen him on the floor, the way he folded over for the second time, forget it. Frank should sign Dave Allen now. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't put it past him to do that. Which? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't have fantasies. Yep, goodbye. I don't know if you're saying goodbye to us or you're saying goodbye to Dempsey. I don't know. Not a dream now for Moses to become the youngest heavyweight champ. It's a possibility. Yeah, the main fight is next year. We're just waiting for Moses' hand to be raised after he gets the round 1. He gets the round 1 knockout. Yeah. Oh, the stallions in the yeah. No, you know what I'm thinking of? Do you remember Shrek? When he had his donkey turned into a really pretty horse, and I'm thinking about that. Yeah. Yeah, there was. I think the guys, yeah, well, they just put it in there. I get it. It's a little safety belt, but it clearly wasn't needed. Phenomenal. Did he bust his nose as well? 1 minute 57. Technical knockout. 12 months time, guys. If I'm still with you, I definitely will be doing watch alongs if I'm still with you. Can you imagine where he's going to be in 12 months time? It took Hrgovic 10 rounds to get McKean out of there, and he was more active then. Itauma is very special, and that comes in from Kyoshi. Moses is all right, isn't he? Yeah. He's definitely going to make history now next year. And this was the step up. Yeah, it was to the end. It was the 12 rounds, wasn't it? TP is saying Moses is the future. The skull was El Pato. And Mr. Flash is saying Moses versus Roadman Adelaide will be cracking. Yeah, I think that's a good fight. I think that's a very, very good fight. Moses is quick, though, isn't he? Very, very quick. I still think it's a good fight. There was some suggestion that that could be potentially for the British. But look at where Moses... They're going to meet. They're going to meet anyway. They just might not meet for now. And I want to see the fight because those of you that follow me on IG, and you know that I've put up about that fight because obviously it should have been potentially for the English. So, you know, I want to see the fight, and everyone's saying, oh, but it's like everyone's getting their business head on. We want to see the fight. However, if we're going to be 100% real about it, they'll keep them two away from each other because they can both make a lot of money going on their own paths and meet later on. Now, I don't want to say that because I want to see the fight. However, if I'm looking to invest in my fighters, I'll keep them separate and then I'll let them meet later on. So let's have a look. One saying, gee whiz, they're talking about Chisora or Allen for Moses next. Who says that? It's I'm probably missing the commentary that's on there. Itauma's speed is a flipping cheat code for heavyweights. He's got them explosive, fast twitch, fiber, muscles, in, out, in, out. Yeah, nice. And he's got the power as well. The thing is, he's not just quick. He's got the power. And like we said, that's what we want to see heavyweights do. We want to see them knock their opponents out. That is what it's about. That is what's going to get everyone behind him because they're... Come on, he's 19, guys. What is he going to be doing to people when he gets to what? 25? What's he going to be doing to people when what in his prime when he's what 29, 30 prime? He's an animal. Don't tell me about can we not say the C word, Lord English gents? We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this, but there is a pause on the screen and it seemed to be some kind of intermission because obviously I think they wanted to run. It's 10 o'clock. So they're probably well, I don't know what they're gonna do for half an hour. Maybe there'll be another car winner, which I'm not gonna go back to that part of the night because you lot are trying to get me demonetized. Moses is faster than even Usyk, no joke. Yeah, I think Usyk likes the look of him as well. I don't think we'll ever get to see those fight, not in this lifetime, which is a good thing, I think. They're both southpaws as well, aren't they? Took Hrgovic 12 rounds. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wardley versus Itauma in 2026. It is a trajectory. It is a potential, isn't it? I think they're in the same gym, and that was sort of like the conversation on why they won't fight each other because they're in the same gym. I don't think Itauma would have a problem with fighting Fabio, to be fair. Cheat code, yeah. Yeah, it was brutal. And he did so well. You know, what can you say? You can't deny what you can see. You can want to deny it all day long, but then I'd suggest that you hate him. You can't deny what he's doing. And his team are matching him extremely well. They are pushing him up in increments. They're not rushing him. They're not putting him into too difficult fights, but they are step ups. So he's being matched very, very well. Right, I'm throwing him versus Hrgovic. Why not? Yeah. And they do say that styles make fights, Chris. But yeah, it depends what Hrgovic is doing. Obviously, we haven't heard anything from him. I know he didn't fight. When did he fight? It was May, wasn't it, with Daniel? Was it May? So we don't know what he's doing. Oh, they said it. Oh, okay. Say less. But you're saying it's a good fight for Derek Chisora. Let me just have a quick listen to what Eddie's saying. All right, they're talking about the main event. He's not talking about Itauma. Right, Tyson Fury's getting gloved up. I really enjoy speaking to his trainer, Sugar, as well. He does give you answers, but he gives you them in his own way. I think he's got this reputation of being quite cryptic and slightly awkward, but I love speaking to him. I think we can be both as awkward as each other. So I think my question to him was about obviously the corner. How many people are you going to have in the corner? Bloody hell, his trunks look high as well, don't they? How many people are you going to have in the corner? We're talking about like the one voice in the corner. How important is that to have that one voice? And it bloody well is. Wardley versus Itauma or Jared Anderson next. Why are you saying Wardley versus Itauma? Why not Adelaide versus Itauma? If you can say Wardley, you can say Adelaide. Jared Anderson, he beats him. And I've been talking about that fight for ages. I said I'd love to see Moses Itauma fight Jared Anderson. I've said that from a long time ago. But then obviously Bakhodir got in there and did what he did. Jared would need to have a few more fights before he goes for Wardley, and we don't know what he's up to at the moment anyway. I mean, if he went for Itauma, sorry. And we need to know what I think. I'm looking at Fabio Wardley versus Lawrence Okoli. That's the fight that I'm seeing when it's come to a domestic fight, but who knows? Paul L. Finance is saying Itauma versus Hrgovic next, which has been echoed in the comments earlier. If I knew how to do a poll, I'd do it. And then that's what we could discuss, but I don't. So I won't. So I'll just read the comments in the chat. If you Sid saying Itauma has secured his future tonight, absolutely, Iffy. A performance like that in front of the Saudis, get up. Yeah, it's a brilliant performance, but how many times has he been on their cards? He's one of the fighters that's been on their cards a couple of times. So he's laughing. And the thing is, he'll go on their cards and then he'll be fighting in your call the week after. He's laughing. But I'll tell you one thing that he did that I was really impressed with. I like fighters that show that they are 100% about the sport, but what he's doing is him and his brothers were investing in properties. And I think they're buying properties, fixing them up and selling them. So he's also securing his future post boxing as well. And I've always said to fighters, invest, get your properties. And obviously I haven't spoke to him like that, but when I saw that him and his brothers were doing that, I thought, you know what? You've got your head screwed on. And I just hope he keeps it that way. And he doesn't have any distractions. We all know what they are. And he can just focus on the task at hand. Right. Mr. Flash is saying Adelaide and Moses both blitzed their opponents. Yeah, in round number 1. I think, what was it? Adelaide was 1 minute 27 seconds, and this was what, 1 minute 57 seconds. Yeah, they've both had cracking nights. And yet again, Frank Warren's heavyweights. So Bond saying exactly read Moses isn't even on this man body. Yeah, Dubois is only filling out now. Yeah, absolutely. How dare I forget Dubois? He's only 27 himself. Absolutely, big up the West Mids. Shout out to you. Oh, and shout out to Lord English Gent for his very, very kind and generous donation. With the message, here's some money in case you get demonetized. I was not going to read those comments out, and I'm just going to leave it there. We're not going to discuss it. But thank you very much to the Lord English Gent. I'm going to leave that up on the screen for a bit. That is very, very kind. And get a few coffees with that. So Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Mr. Flash is saying, I still don't trust Ben Davison, though. His fighters look good when things go their way. But when in a good scrap, they look terrible. There's no plan B, C, or D. We all know when Moses is in the ring. We will know when Moses is in the ring with an equal opponent. Yeah, that's a good point. I won't argue with that. It's tough, isn't it? But I think with some of the fighters that have to take that accountability and learn how to fight on instinct, I understand. You know, your coach is your third eye. He's the one that's to be able to say, all right, then go out there, tell me what he's got. What do his punches feel like? If you're doing this, if you're feinting that move, what's he likely to come back with? Oh, he's going to do this. Okay, well, we'll do that. I get it. But then sometimes the fighters have got to go in there and they've got to be able to learn how to fight on that instinct and work out what's working for them. I think a few comments were that sort of like Tyson Fury doesn't need a trainer. He's got that boxing IQ to be able to do. I get it. Those few little verbal motivational words or whatever in his ear are good, but some fighters can fight off instinct. Or there were some fighters that would sit there or go back into the corner. Or what do I do next? No, you have to be able to think on the bounce. Boxing is instinctive, isn't it? That's why it's nice to see when we have like the aggressive counter punches, because it's almost like they're slapping your back because you've slapped them. But I hear that. I won't argue with that comment. If you have to read between the lines with Sugar Hill, as he does actually give an answer with his deflecting. He absolutely does, Iffy. He absolutely does. The last conversation that we had, I enjoyed it, and he gave me quite a few answers in there, even though some people might have thought he actually said nothing, but he didn't. He told me a lot. Bon Scott, I think I've just kind of like gone over what Mr. Flash was saying, but yeah. Look, Rem, the English gent obviously cares a lot about me entertaining you guys for 5 hours. What can I say, Rem? If you Sid agrees with what Mr. Flash has said, roll the dice. Yeah, it's a conversation that we need to have in it, but I can't get hold of him at the moment. But I'd love to speak to Ben Davison and just say to him, okay, talk to us about that game plan. that you had with Anthony Joshua. Talk to us about the commands that you had in the corner. Tell me why Anthony Joshua couldn't obviously reset. Why was he? I get it. Dubois was just coming at him, not allowing him to reset. So, what was your advice to get Anthony Joshua to try and get to reset? There's so many questions I have, but I haven't been able to ask them. But if I do get to ask them, I definitely will, because I want to understand what was going on there. And obviously, I didn't, and I don't think any of us did either. Davison has not produced much in the way of building a fighter from scratch like Shane McGuigan, and that's from Bon Scott. Yeah. TPs is saying, I can see the future. I see pain and sorrow for Usyk. Where's Mr. A? Where is he? Where's my AP? Where's my blue A in the middle of the white circle? He's usually here and he's not here today. And he's been a bit distant, and I'm a bit upset that I haven't seen him. And he's an avid Tyson Fury fan. He's quite funny, actually, but I ain't seen him in a bit. But they are now just playing all the they're going to run this until 10:30, aren't they? Oh my God, we've still got 20 minutes till 10:30, 22 minutes. That was so hard for AJ, to be fair, to go on the back foot and get caught, go on the front foot and get caught. Dubois is good at both. He's just relentless. Dubois had a job to do. He was given a job to do, and he went in there and done it. I need to speak to Don Charles as well. I've got to catch up with him. I've been trying to get hold of him, actually, but I know that they're going to be starting their camp for February, so I probably won't get to speak to him until that time when they do a UK presser. But I'll definitely be trying to get hold of Don Charles. Dress to sweat. Just turn. Yeah. Was it bad for Fisher? I'd say so. I'd say so. Dave Allen really went to town on him. Dress to sweat. Really did. He really did. Done a really good job. Arguably, he won, but wasn't given the decision, unfortunately. I've never seen Dave Allen fight like that for such a long time. Obviously, coming in a lot better shape than he usually does, which was good shape for Dave Allen. But yeah, it seems his efforts were in vain. But we'll see what happens. He didn't get the nod. It was a split decision win. And we'll see if there's a rematch. But it's bittersweet, isn't it? We'll see. And I do believe so. It's not the trainer for AJ. It's down to the fighter. Like I said, yeah, I agree. Chris, you've got to take some accountability. You can't always put it onto the trainer. I get it. But we'll see what happens with him. I think Anthony Joshua's doing his bits. I think they were saying that he's got an injury. So, and then Frank somebody's alluded to the fact that he will not be fighting Dubois in a rematch, and potentially this fight here could end up in a trilogy. So we're looking at a potential of Tyson Fury or whoever wins for a trilogy for this fight. So once again, the heavyweight division is going to get held up with the belts in a bit, but we'll see. We shall see. Don't worry about being a bit tipsy, teepees. It is Christmas time. You be tipsy. I did have a small glass of Baileys before I started, but I'm rehydrating with water because obviously I need to keep rehydrating. Alcohol just dries you out, doesn't it? So, MC Tasty saying Dave beat Bosch up. So what's next for Fisher then? Potentially a rematch. Good news for Dave. Well, it's not good news because he lost, didn't he? It's going to be very, very upsetting. I think he's done extremely well with Jamie Moore. I think that's a brilliant combination for the both of them. It works really well. Clearly got him into shape and got him to take it seriously. Because I was saying at the beginning, I didn't know which Dave Allen was going to turn up because that's what happens with him. He changes. So I don't know what's next for Fisher. AJ blows hot and cold. He's had wins when he's not been confident, and that's from Chris. I won't say what TP's put in there. Trying to keep the stream as clean as I can. Dubois has, this is from Bon Scott. Dubois has had so much to put up with, but in my opinion, he's got a jab like Lewis. The only problem I see, he relies on his dad too much. But then again, that didn't hinder Joel Calzaghe. Yeah, I think they've got a special. Why are they cheering? It's not going to be a concert, is it? What is this? What's going on, guys? What is going on? Oh my God, we've got music. I didn't want this to happen, and I feel like I'm going to cry. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's amazing drumming. Is this going to be a walkout? Is this walkout music? It's not walkout music, is it? Oh God. Okay, I'm going to try. Let's be happy. Let's be positive. Let's go back to the chat. The chat's always the best. Yeah, I think with Daniel Dubois, I think it's good that he's got his dad there. I think he needs his dad, that voice there with him. Some people are like that. It gives him that extra motivation, because when his dad was shouting at him in the corner and he was looking out the corner at his dad said, get your face in the ring, go in there and do what you need to do. Like, he barks at him and he listens. He listened to that command and he was out there. And I think that was the final round with AJ. So I think it works really well. But I also think Don Charles has made an absolute man of Daniel Dubois and really brought him out of himself. I mean, speaking more confident, being more confident, and we've seen a massive change. So you've got to give Don Charles credit for that too. I think the team works really well. I don't know about the ins and outs dynamics. I don't know if they all sit around and sing Kumbaya together, but I think as a boxing team, it works well, so there's no complaints there. Oh God, what's going on with this music? I'm trying to remain calm. It will give Dave the fire to carry on. I hope so, because I don't want to see him think, oh, forget this, blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows. I'm going to have a look on X in a bit, actually, just to see what people are saying on there when I put in Fisher Allen. Dave will get given another chance. Eddie loves him. We love him, etc. Yeah, I get it. I'm with you now. Yeah, Dave Allen told everyone what he was going to do. He did it, and he was robbed. And that's from Bon Scott. Concerts. We don't want to do this. And I love musicians. I really do. But I don't care for it when it comes to boxing. Call me old-fashioned. Dave's a bit like Derek. Yeah. And I did love the Saudi guys dancing and drumming to AC/DC. Yeah, that was lovely, because you're not waiting for a fight. It was at the end of the event when everyone's the press conference. Was it the press conference? It wasn't, whatever it was. And it was at the end of the event. So yeah, if you want to dance and play some drums, and that's brilliant. Because guess what? People have got the option to turn off if they don't want to watch it. But like doing it like as we're all, and we're heavily anticipating this rematch. We understand that the last fight went a lot quicker than it could have done. But now we're left with this awkward gap. And I just think they could just start the fight. But the fighters have got times in their head. They need to be warm. There's all of that. It's all well and good us sitting here in the comfort of our homes telling us what the boxers should be doing. They've got to get warm, haven't they? And I think this is a good enough walkout song. That's why I thought it was a walkout song, but obviously it wasn't. How many fighters, Boxing Fan is saying, how many fighters have left Ben Davison's gym and asked to go back? Not always greener on the other side, just saying. Okay, who's asked to, so who's gone and come back, Boxing Fan? Let us know. Mr. Flash is saying AJ under Ben, chin in the air, low guard, no defense. What were they doing in training for AJ to regress so bad? Yes, he takes some blame, but we can't deny that McCracken, Garcia, Derek James, AJ was better. So you know what? It's a tough one for me, Mr. Flash, because he's gone through all of those. So you'd think that going through those trainers, you kind of like have a style that works for you, which then says, okay, is the fighter continuously stuck between styles? What is their style? What can they do? Who are they as a fighter? It's a tough one. My favorite AJ was when he was with Rob McCracken. You know, that was like his dad, but that's the one that got him up to world championship level. And I think obviously when, you know, when he lost to Ruiz, everyone's like, oh, you got to ditch him. You know what it's like. Ditch the trainer, whatever. And then he made some amendments and then that didn't work. And then he moved again and then that didn't work. And then he moved again. And now he moved, you know, it's just like, you know, what is the issue? What are you looking for? What do you need? What is it that you want? That a trainer's going to add to that, because obviously that's what a trainer is. He adds to what you've already got. You know, you shouldn't be looking to rely solely on a trainer to make you great. You already are great. You're looking for that like extra influence to make you better, like a partnership, whether in business or in a relation. What is this coming out of? So we've got sand coming out the floor. Oh, it's a hologram. We're doing holograms with lightning, and there's so much here. There's the theatrics are amazing, and I bet you any money if oh wow, the ring is 3D. There's belts, holographs in the sky. You know what? To be there, this would be phenomenal. But we're not there, so it takes away the buzz of it. But to be there watching that, you wouldn't be bored. Yeah. 100% read Dubois interviews are night and day from what they were. He's showing his true personality and he's pretty intelligent, funny, and respectful. He is. Did you see when he met Joseph Parker? He looked so happy to see him. I get it, they're going to be fighting, but you could, and Joseph Parker's such a gentleman as well. But he actually looked happy to see him. He's like, oh, you know, like they were mates. It was different. It was kind of a different reception that he had when he saw Anthony Joshua, which was, yeah, it was whatever. Considering I think him and Anthony Joshua have shared rounds of sparring when Daniel Dubois was younger. So, yeah, a drunken master skill. T-Piz is telling us about his drunken master. I used to love watching that kung fu film. Let's have a look. That's a good question. I'll pop that up on the screen. And once again, I'll say thank you to the true English gents, not the true Geordie, but the true English gents for giving me such a generous donation. Red, I do have a question. Do you think Matchroom can take the #1 spot back from Queensbury, or have they made too much money now and are just fine to be? I don't think Eddie Hearn is not fine to be in second place. I've spoke to him several times. He's not that guy to be fine about being in second place. He is driven and he's very competitive. I think what will happen this time is there might be a bit more cute around the matchmaking and potentially not. They could have heavyweights, but I think they'd choose their heavyweights very, very carefully. When it goes down to their lower weights, I think Eddie's got some talent at the lower weights, but the higher weights he hasn't. Oh, Michael Buffer's in the ring. Michael Buffer's in the ring. You know what this means, guys. So I don't know about them taking back the spot. We're hearing that, I think it's credit to Com McGuigan off IFL, that they're going to be doing a 5v5 again in May. We don't know what the format is. I'm sure they said May. It's not March, was it? I think it was May. So it's going to happen again. and I just hope they're more shrewd with choosing the weights for the fights. But who knows? If you've just joined us, guess what? It's main event time. Michael Buffer is looking dapper in the ring. We are here. It's main event time. It's Christmas. Tyson Fury is getting ready to walk out. He's donning a beautiful Santa Claus robe. He's got the red, he's got the white on, he's got his baseball cap on backwards. The beard is there. Mariah Carey is singing, and you are here with me live as we discuss this fight and as it goes along. So yeah, I'm Abs of October Red, and if you've just joined us, a warm welcome to you. There's a little thing going on the bottom there. Have a read, and yeah, maybe do what it says, because I ain't doing that robot stuff. It's there. Do what you need to do. It'd be nice if you could. I am trying to get up to 10K, but I seem to be stuck in the mud at the moment on YouTube. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I need you guys, my subscribers, new subscribers, old subscribers. I need you to help try and push the account along. But that's enough admin duties. We are here. It is ring walk time. Tyson Fury is making his way to the ring as we speak. He's warm. He's got the towel on under his clothes. He's got his brothers by his side. He is smiling. He's happy. He is looking confident as he stands on the stage, ready to get to the ring. Singing Mariah Carey. Yeah, Pro Subs is saying because of what you said before, they can make money first. Absolutely. And so can Fabio Wardley then. They can all make money and avoid each other until the very end. Because that's what ends up happening, doesn't it? If you're saying AJ with Derrick James wouldn't have got chin like that. Dave versus Fisher on the 5v5. Frank's got to sign him up for that. Yeah, I agree. AJ with Rob was the best version of AJ, yeah. Also, how good is Moses? Do you think he is? Yeah, he's definitely a future world champion. I think it's there for you to see. I don't even think that why is necessary. I think he's on a very good trajectory. He's been managed very well. He's getting better with each fight. He's very quick. He's got boxing IQ and he's got power. And he's 19. He's 19. So he's doing all of this already and he's 19. Yeah, what they're saying. They've got Fury looking like Thanos. Well, he needs to Jesus, he does look quite big, doesn't he? Bloody hell. Is he? And Usyk, I'm rooting for Fury. I'm anxious. TPs, you're not the only one that's anxious. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. Drink water. Have a banana. I've got Usyk by KO. Okay. He knows Fury's got the whole house backing him, and he can't let this fight go to the. Yeah, we know that. We know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen. It cannot go to points. And I do agree with that. He's concentrating on the USA fighters, and obviously he's got some Australian ones as well. So yeah, I do agree with that. Frank seems to be cornering the UK market. So yeah. Jan Brown is saying, come on, ring walk. Yeah, look at Usyk. He's in character. He's got like some Arabian jewel on his head. And I think Eddie does need a new heavyweight. Santa. Get up. What the hell? Barner said, Red, maybe you should do a few vids. Is this like a metaphor for something? Of me opening Kinder eggs or something? Guaranteed 100K subscribers. That's how far society is sunk. Me opening Kinder eggs. Is that like a metaphor for something? Eggs? I don't know. I don't know how to take that one, Bon. Fury's already playing up to the crowd. I thought he was going to be serious. Robbery alerts, and that's from Iffy. Agreed on Moses. Just wanted to sense and check my view on him. He is class. He's definitely class. The predictions, God, they've been going on in there all night. You've got Fury TKO. Oh, good legs on there. Usyk there. Sorry. As he climbs over the ropes and he's in the corner having a prayer. What I will say, it's been, I'm biased and I haven't got a problem with picking a side, but it's been extremely biased towards Tyson Fury. They really have. People, I don't think I'd be opening Kinder eggs. I've got a lot of shoes. What I might do is I might just put pictures of my shoes or my legs in my shoe. I don't know. Who knows? Fists of Fury or bust? God, I can't hear. Oh, come on, Buffer. Are we going to get the anthems? Let's get the anthems. We know it's time when we get the anthems. We are nearly there, guys. We've had a bit of foreplay getting up to this moment. There's been adverts. There's been discussions. We've had drums. We've had ring walks with both fighters and now in the ring. We are listening to the anthems, and obviously Saudi Arabia, where they are having their national anthem, and I'm sure we will get the Ukraine and the British one to follow, and then we'll get this fight started. Where are we? It is 10:30. So it looks like we could be having an early night tonight, guys. Remember, we've been sat here like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that won't be happening. Final predictions then. Get your predictions in. Oh my God, stop. Oh dear. Can't believe the main event is before. Listen, Iffy, same. I'm so happy. Wow, I got a beer for 12 a.m. Looks like an early night for me. It looks like we're all having early nights. You can see the oldies in the chat. We just can't wait to go to sleep. Let's go on Tyson, rooting for him. So it happens. It happens. Why not? God save the king. Playing that at the moment. Any idea? My mental home. Catches puts into Fury loses. I need to know where to send flowers. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'd love Fury to win. I feel he gets a hard press because he's from the traveling background. Yeah. I think he gets a lot of respect because of that. But I might not see what you see, Bon. If Fury loses, he retires. You reckon? I'm rooting for Usyk, but the cash is on Fury. Don't even start your rubbish. We cannot have a controversial draw. We can't. We'll probably have a controversial win. I think Eddie Hearn's been babbling on about that all week as well, that we'll potentially have a controversial win. But remember, for this fight, we've got the AI judge, the new AI judge. So we'll see what happens with that. And the same with Usyk. So you think they'll both retire if they lose? If, obviously, yeah, if either of them lose. I don't think Usyk will. Tyson may retire, but then he'll come back again. He'll retire and he'll have like six or so months off, and he'll be like, "Now I'm coming back again." So I don't want to hear anything about any controversial. Well, how's this going to go, guys? We are here. I can't believe it was only a few months ago when we were sat here screaming in round 9 when I was saying they need to stop this fight. Like Fury was totally gone, and they didn't, and it carried on. And obviously we had Usyk get the win. We'll see what happens this time. It's a tough fight because don't make no bones about it. Tyson Fury definitely hurt Usyk. You could see that by the state of his face. It was a good fight, and I enjoyed absolutely every minute of it. Is it going to have this same vibe for this time? Are we going to get that same vibe again? Yeah, gosh, yeah, he's gonna get grilled on that, isn't he? This is the main event of the evening, the rematch. 12 rounds of boxing. What does the winner do? We've always said, this is going to happen. What does the winner do? If Usyk wins, I want to see Daniel Dubois fight him again. If Tyson Fury wins, will Frank let Daniel Dubois fight Fury? Don't know. And that's where we are. So hold on a minute. So Chris is saying Usyk 10th round, 10 round. Okay. So if he's saying I'm predicting nothing happening for the first 4, then Fury will knock Usyk, and then Usyk will make adjustments and then stop him when he puts the witchy wavy wand in there. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot happening in the fight. Did you see the interview with Amir Khan saying Dubois should drop the IBF title so Fury can fight for undisputed? No, because I haven't really watched that much. I've targeted certain conversations that I wanted to hear, and Amir Khan wasn't one of them. Usyk walkout song gives me goosebumps every time Fury fights Usyk again. There will be a trilogy because I think His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh has said that he wants that. If Usyk, he'll fight Daniel Dubois. I want to see the Daniel Dubois fight. Usyk only fights at heavyweight left if he wins. Dubois potentially for undisputed or vacates and fights Opetaya. Yeah, there was some suggestion. He said he'd go down, but nah. Opetaya could come up. Oh, excuse me. That's why bedtime. Excuse me very much. He might go and fight Opetaya to win at cruiser. I don't think he's good. He's took so long to get to a fully fledged, comfortable at the weight heavyweight. To drop back down to cruiser when I think Joe Pataya wants to come up, I think I'd prefer to see that. And Usyk, Joe Pataya, salivation, darling. Yes. I dodged an incredibly... okay, fair enough. Yeah. I don't consume a lot, to be fair. Like I said, there's certain things I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to learn? And then I'll go to certain stuff. To me, it's all about learning. If you listen to a conversation, you're not learning anything, it's pointless. Daniel won't get past Joe. You know what? Tough fight that is. And that's the one in February as well. Yeah, Joseph Parker. Both of them TPs are the most improved heavyweights. Both of them. So, yeah, it's a tough call. You can't call that, can you? You can't call it. Usyk at cruiserweight makes no sense. Not enough money. Yeah. And to drop all the weight as well. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you, though, because losing that weight to come down again. Yeah. Joe has become King Kong. Yeah. No one born of a woman can beat Usyk in that division. He's unstoppable. He's not human. He's top notch and was created differently. Usyk is a warrior. He definitely is. But when you say no one born by a woman, I always think of Macbeth, because born, natural birth. The one that killed Macbeth was the one that was torn from the woman's stomach, torn from the womb of a woman. She was born, the one that defeated Macbeth was born by cesarean. So be careful with that note. Yeah, doesn't mean that. Macbeth, Shakespeare. Mate, it's not. Yeah, you're gonna feel it. It's tense. We've been waiting for this for ages, and it's nearly there. That's why I'm trying to get through the chat. It's too graphic. It's too honest, though, isn't it? This fight won't see round 4. Look at all them belts. Imagine all of them are yours. Can you see why Anthony Joshua absolutely threw a fit when he had to give them? Imagine you've worked hard and they're all your belts. And then you lose them because you get battered and you have to give them to somebody else. They take them off you. I couldn't cope with that. I literally wouldn't be able I wouldn't be able to cope with it. You're thinking, oh, it's just a belt. No, it represents hard work. It represents me beating all of these people to get here, and then you have to hand it. Yeah, you're right. You should have won. You should have won then. You should have won. I get it. Yeah, Fury is heavy. Do you think it was a 281 pounds? Here we go. Anyway, we are here. This is it. The finale. We've all been waiting for this. If you've just joined us, welcome. Get involved in the chat. You know we love to talk in the chat. I will be talking in between the breaks if I'm not listening to the corners. Did Usyk have all of them tattoos before? Has he got any fresh stuff? I don't know. Maybe I didn't look at him properly. Here we go. Round number 1. Fury runs into the ring like he did when he fought Deontay Wilder. He does look slightly heavier, and his shorts, maybe he's dropped him a bit. Okay, he's wobbled Usyk a little bit there with the backhand. We've got the southpaw active, feinting the jab. Usyk's trying to get inside straight away, using that hand as like to parry away the jab of Tyson Fury. That's comfortable on the back foot. You can see that the weight is on the back foot. He's getting ready to shoot his own backhand. He's there moving that parry hand of Usyk's out of the way, literally dabbing it so he can't get to jab him either. Working well with the southpaw. Usyk there trying to go up and down. We're having a little bit of a fencing competition there as Tyson Fury lands the first jab. Good work. Goes in again, jabs again. Goes in to sweep the overhand. Usyk doing what Usyk does, literally keeping that lead hand moving as Fury's following it around. His eyes are fixated on Usyk, but then he's going to try and get that jab hand out of his face as well. Right, Usyk there once again. He's like fencing, looking to get inside, using those legs to obviously throw the backhand. Right, Fury's using that long lever there, but sort of like tentative, like walking backwards, like he just doesn't really want to take any shots off Usyk. Understandable. No one wants to take the shots, but not really looking to commit, to sit down, to go forward. But Usyk there coming forward, ready to go to war already. And then Tyson actually counters with a shot, saying, no, I'm not running. I'm here. But I think he's trying to set him up, get him to try and walk onto something like what he was doing last time, because Usyk was walking onto a few uppercuts. But this fight has started extremely fast as he throws a sweeping shot to the belly of Usyk, and Usyk moves out the way. He really is like the giant compared to the little man here. 1-2 coming in from Usyk as Fury answers with his own, using those long levers, flicking out that jab. Good stuff. This is exciting. Look at him parrying away. The feinting that Usyk's doing. Tyson Fury bouncing on his own legs. 1-2. Usyk's literally going in for the kill straight away. Both men are in the clinch. So Usyk there is going straight in. He's feinting, he's moving, he's getting closer to the target, goes in to throw the 1-2. Fury but then backs up. Nice opening round. Nice opening round. I like it. T-Piz is saying Fury might get it. Nobody ever feels like that for poor Charles Martin. That was horrific. Fury not backing up like the last fight. Round 13, it definitely is. Definitely is round 13. Come on. Oh, I wish we had the interpreters in the corner. They're both not afraid to get stuck in that body shot. I'll tell you what, Tyson Fury, you know what you need to do. If you want to win this, you know what you need to do, mate. It's body shots. Look at this. Head hunting straight away from Usyk, coming out fast. We all said Tyson Fury was going to come out like he did with Wilder. Usyk's obviously taken that on, and he's come out even quicker. Front-footed boxing. Look at him. He feints. He throws that. He circles it. Moves his head. Watch him. Pivoting off to the right. Taking that side step. Sorry, not pivoting. Keep him busy. Throwing the jab to the body while he's on the move. Fury's he's waiting for him to walk in because as Usyk came in there, Fury got him with a lovely backhand, and he's really spoiling that jab of Usyk by keeping that hand out, being able to parry that hand back, throwing out his own jab. Nice 1-2 there from Tyson Fury. As Usyk answers with his own and lands a 2 on the chest of Tyson. I think Usyk knows that he's got a head hunt. Tyson Fury knows that he's got a body hunt. And it literally will be that. You've got to work to each other's weaknesses here. Usyk knows that with the barrage of shots, he can really get to Tyson Fury, get him concussed again, but this time finish the job. And obviously we know what happens with Usyk with the body shots. He doesn't like them. So yeah, this beautiful flicks out from Tyson Fury. Just a trip of the legs there. But really what we want him to do is to come inside so you can throw those hooks to the body. Use that jab hand and then just whack it into the trunk of Alexander Usyk. All right, let's have a look. Both of these fighters, both of them active, both beautiful work. Hold on. Lovely work there from Usyk. His stance, the way he's composed. I like the way he bounces and he feints. He bounces and he feints. Trying to catch that rhythm as well is not as easy as it looks. 1-2 there coming in from Tyson. 1-2 coming back from Usyk. Usyk comes in with his own backhand. Proper fight this is. Proper fight, proper boxing match. Fury there whacks another one to the body of Usyk. This time doesn't seem to be phased. Double jab comes out from Fury. Once again, another jab comes out. 1, 2, 3. Wobbled Usyk there. Usyk comes back with his own. Nice work from Fury this round here. He's got the power. He's got the power. 1, 2. So we got the jab to the head. And it's like he does like a hook. It's like he jabs and then he hooks with the same hand. What did I tell you? Shut up! Don't want to listen to you. Oh, shut up. I don't. You know what? Silence the commentary when the corner's talking. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I didn't hear a word that Sugar said. They've both been aggressive. I think they've both come out aggressive. They've both come out fast. They've both come out sharp. They know what's online here. What round are we in now? 2. Once again, the double jab coming in from Fury. Usyk goes in with his own jab, taking the center of the ring. Fury comfortable on the back foot, not a problem, but he's still plodding forward. Lovely double jab, making use of that double jab and then throwing that hook to finish. Usyk comes forward. and throws the shots after. Whoa, God. Usyk was complaining about a shot to the back of the head. Tyson said, no, forget this. He's on the hunt. We've got more aggressive, come forward. This is the crunk style that we did see with Deontay Wilder. Good start from both of them here. I'm not calling any of the rounds because they're both doing extremely well. I'll leave that to you guys in the chat. Right, 1-2. He tucks up and then he comes on the inside. Tyson Fury using his jab really well. The backhand goes in from Usyk into the chest area of Tyson once again. 1-2, but Tyson blocked the 2 that was coming in from Usyk. Nice block that was. You can see the good, really good thinking fight. This is moving so quick. You know, one of these days I need to do one of these lives with like a fighter so we can. They think, well, obviously they'll be thinking like how these guys think, and they'll be able to pick up things that I can't. As I say that a barrage of shots comes in from Usyk to Tyson, and Fury ties him up. Ref separates the two. 1-2, clubbing overhand, and it's the overhand left from Usyk that comes into Tyson. 1-2, and Fury once again chops to the body on the move. Usyk doesn't like it, but he stands strong. He still comes forward as he bounces, he dips, he works his magic as he comes in. Fury's got that hand right there, tucked up by his chin. When he throws out the jab hand, it does drop slightly. 1-2, coming in from Usyk off the gloves of Fury as he throws the 2 and it lands on the head of Fury. This is art. Really good boxing match this is. 1-2 there from Usyk. The 2 landing on the chest of Fury. Don't showboat. Keep them flipping hands up. Really good work here from the both of them. That jab that Fury's flicking out. Nice, fast, long. 1-2 coming in from Fury, but Usyk just tucks up. You give him a good hook then. Usyk finds his balance and comes back. Fury can punch, man. The 2 lands on the chest once again. It's like Usyk is literally attacking the chest. I think he's obviously trying to take Fury's legs away because Fury's pretty active on his legs at the moment. Everyone was talking about Fury's legs when it came to Ngannou. Oh, his legs are gone. He's not the same. I swear. I just want to hear what the corner's saying. Hold on. The body shots coming in from both of them. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Easter before Fury does, and that comes in from Star Fox. Usyk already pulling them shorts up. To be fair, Fury's look higher than his today. Fury ain't playing today. He definitely isn't, but this is what we want to see. Beautiful boxing. Yeah, get off you. Don't care. Back to the fight. Right, here we go. Usyk on the front foot. Fury throws out the double jab. The 1-2 comes in from Usyk. 1-2 once again comes in from Usyk. Fury answers with a body shot. I like that. He throws out that. Like I said, just chop the tree down. We've discussed this. 1-2-3 coming in from Fury as Usyk stays light on his feet, circling around to the left, using his feints, using that style that he's got to keep those hands busy. But Fury's like, he's keeping his own hands busy by literally not letting him anywhere near it. It's almost like his hands following his hand. Good work. Double jab coming in from Usyk as Usyk goes to the body, attacks the body of Fury. 1-2, clubbing shots there from Fury as Usyk moves as the shots land. He tucks up, keeping that hand high, protecting that head of his. Even though I'd probably, try and get to his body. That feinting for the jab coming out from Usyk. Look how busy he is. He's just constantly bobbing and weaving and moving. And Fury's catching him with the one, catching it, he's countering him back. 1-2 coming in from Usyk. He takes a deep breath there. Oh my God! The 2 lands on the head of Fury. He's not backed up on the ropes. He's coming forward, but that 2 really landed clean on the nose of Tyson Fury, looking to blood it up like he did last time. The jab's coming out. The jab, the jab. We are only in round number 4. We've got a minute left of round number 4, guys. Usyk still moving. 1-2. He's landing that 2 on the face of Fury. Fury's tucking up. Don't you dare, Showbolt. Use that double jab. Use that double jab and continue with that chopping motion. A 1-2. Usyk walked onto that shot then. 1-2. Where's that uppercut that he was using last time? That worked really well. Jab. 1, 2, 3. Fury tucks up as Usyk counters him. Wraps Usyk into the clinch. The ref separates the 2. As defiant Usyk bangs his hands on his gloves like, yeah, let's have it. 1-2 coming in from Fury. The backhand there coming in from Usyk as he's trying to headhunt again with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury also not as on his toes as Usyk, but he's definitely light on his feet. Throws out the jab. Brilliant round. Yeah, he's definitely not playing today. I think Fury's a lot bigger than last time. Usyk starting, he's complaining. Right, Peter's saying, yep, come on, Tyson. Tyson holding back the uppercut. Oh, yeah, I thought that. I don't know who's useless. I don't know. Usyk feeling that big man power. Usyk will slowly break him. Even fight now. He's saying even. I would rather have listened to what the corner was saying. It's a shame you haven't got an option to like turn off the commentary and listen to the corner. Right, here we go. Usyk is literally going in for the kill. He's looking for the knockout. He knows that this can't go to points. He was sat in the changing room watching Dave Allen and Johnny Fisher, and he said, nah, not today. I'm going in there to try and knock him out. Fury's got him in the clinch. Who's dabbing his eye? The ref has separated the 2. Oh, lovely backhand coming in from Fury there as Usyk boxes. Oh, lovely 1-2 coming in from Usyk as he attacks the head and the body. He's throwing the jab, throwing the backhand, moving, keeps on moving his head movement. So busy. You know when a fighter's just totally busy. That jab, that jab. Oh, sweet uppercut landed by Fury. Sweet. He could have walked onto that. Fury's good at that. That's one of the good things that he do. He's able to walk you onto shots. 1-2 coming in from Fury. As Usyk tucks up on the ropes. The ref separates the 2. Usyk's actually pulling his shorts down. Let's have a look. Fury's there. Cutting the ring off quite comfortably. Usyk is, he's still able to move around, but Fury's following him around. Let me have a look at Fury's legs. Hold on. What did I see then? Did he drag his back foot? 1-2 coming in from Usyk as he there with that relentless pressure. I love this. Jab comes out from Fury. Fury on the front foot. Usyk on the back foot. Jab as he's going for the body shot. Yep, it's the body shot. I'm telling you, Fury, do what you chop the tree down. Throw the jab, go for the body. You got to take those risks. Come on. Lovely work. Absolutely lovely work. Lovely work from both of the fighters. It says good start for Tyson Fury in this one. Round number 5 all day. This is Fury's round. And I don't like to judge the rounds because I can't judge. But yeah, good work here. Good, really, really good work. Double jab coming out from Usyk. 1, 2, 3 combination coming in from Usyk. As Fury throws out. Once again, he flicks out the double jab and then goes to the body. And it's looked like nice combinations coming in from Usyk. A barrage of shots there, but Fury doesn't seem phased. We have got 10 seconds left in round number 4. I think we're in it. I'm sure we're in round number 4. And the clappers are gone. 1, 2 coming in from Usyk. Oh, round number 5. Brilliant. I don't bet. I literally don't bet. I wouldn't even know how to bet. Gambling's not my thing. We look, but we don't judge. No, I don't bet. Yep, fight's opening up now as predicted. Fury's looking super solid in there. He looks absolutely amazing. This is a really good fight. You've got two fighters coming together, both aggressive, both want that knockout, and you can see that. They've gone into Usyk's corner, and obviously I don't understand Ukrainian. And they're doing a replay of the last round. I really want to hear what Tyson's corner's saying, but he knows what he needs to do. That chopping, that jab, and then chop to the body. It really works. Right, here we go. Usyk takes, well, both of the guys fighting for the center of the ring. Both of them still on their toes. Nice work, as you know, they're trying to keep that jab hand away. Usyk's able to get inside and throw the combination of shots. He's able to get inside, no problem. Fury's just got to, like you said, he's got to equalize him when he comes in. And the thing is, you know, like Usyk feints, but so does Fury. They've got different styles of feinting, but it's still there. Nice, solid, stiff jab coming out from Tyson there. One, two coming in from Fury as Usyk stays busy, gets his own 1, 2 in 3. Jab, backhand jab. What round are we in? Round number 6 already. Flipping heck. This is really good work from both of these. Lovely. Look at that. You see that sort of like that check hook that he threw then? It's just like a slap to the side of the face from Usyk to Fury. You see he's doing it again. He throws that jab and then the hook. Really long hook. Long rangy hook. 1, 2 coming in from Tyson. But Usyk is very, very relentless. Look at him. Look at him. Just busy. Just down, down, down. Looking to get on the inside. What a boxing match. Honestly. This is so enjoyable to watch. 2 boxers going at it as well. Not just 2 fighters, but 2 boxers. This is where we have the IQ, the skill. As Usyk comes through with the barrage of shots again, Tyson keeps the guard up. 1, 2 as he counters, flicks out the jab, and this is work coming in from Tyson as Usyk comes forward, looks to like launch into him with his own 1, 2 from the southpaw stance. Fury's able to turn with Usyk, which is nice. He's not using up too much energy trying to follow him around the ring. He's able to do turns. I think Fury just switched then and threw the hook to the body of Usyk. We've got 30 seconds left. This is going so quick. Lovely 1, 2 there from Usyk. Don't know if that spun Fury or just Fury just spun out the way. That was a clean 1, 2 there from Usyk. As Fury throws his own backhand. Once again, Usyk's coming forward with those shots. The hands of Fury have dropped. I do not like to see that. 1, 2 there coming in from Tyson. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was Usyk. Right, stop just trying to block with your hands. Use your damn legs. You're letting him get the space to punch. Move one way or another. You let him get that round. Good, honest cornering. Oh, that was a lovely shot at the end of the round. That was. Yeah, good advice from the corner. Use your legs. Stop tucking up. Use your legs. Seconds out. He was hurt in the last minute. Yeah. Right, here we go. Usyk straight into the center of the ring, throws the 1-2. Remember, he's had the advice from Sugar to use his legs. Don't just stand there and tuck up. Use your legs. Move to the right, move to the left. You're letting him get too close to you. He shouldn't be able to hit you. This is the advice that's coming in from Sugar Hill. I'm just looking at CompuBox, guys. The CompuBox figures are up there. I'll have a look at them after at the end of the fight. We are in round number 7 of 12. Can you believe how quick this fight has gone? Enjoyable. Really, really enjoyable fight. Right, the jab coming out from Fury. Both of them moving around lightly on their feet. There's some bounce with both of the guys. Usyk's able to throw in that jab, able to avoid that long lever and still land the jab on the head or the body of Tyson Fury. 1-2 from Usyk. Really, he's just constantly offline. He's constantly offline. Fury's doing well to capture him because he's not still. 1-2, beautiful 1-2 there from Fury. Jab once again. Usyk comes in with his own 1-2. He's got to time him and catch him coming in, just like he did. Let him come in and crack him with that uppercut. 1-2 there from Usyk. Back in Fury onto the ropes. Fury says, nope, not having this. Starts to flick his jab out and move forward. Yeah, Fury has slowed down a bit. I think that's the first thing that comms team has said that I agree with. Lovely, lovely work. Right, we need to see that chopping motion. Once again, Usyk lands that same shot, splat, right in the middle of the Tyson Fury's face. Lovely double jab. 1-2 coming in from Usyk. 1-2 once again. He's more aggressive. Real aggression coming in from Usyk in this fight. From both of them, but Usyk definitely like pressing it on the front foot. He said, points, not on my watch. We've got literally, 15 seconds left of round number 7 of 12. This fight has gone so quick. One, two. Coming in there from Usyk as Fury grabs him and goes to hit him to the body. Yeah, good fight, man. Fury was hurt in the last minute of that one. CompuBox has Usyk well ahead. Okay. So I'm just looking at Usyk's face. Fury holding arms down. He's tired. Yeah, always the big sign when the arms drop. Usyk gets better later on in the rounds, and hats off to him. Yeah, he does. You're spot on. He does. He gets better as the rounds go by. You reckon? Lord English Gent is saying that Tyson's going to tire and get knocked out. I've seen it somewhere that somebody put Usyk's going to get the stoppage in round 10. Usyk's starting to walk him down, and soon Fury used all of his energy up. Kind of the same. You and English Gent are on the same page for that one. If my internet crashes, I do apologize, and I'll try and come back on as soon as I can. I'm getting the Wi-Fi failure sign. So if it crashes, I apologize. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Right, here we go. We are round number 8 of 12. Sorry, 30 seconds have gone because I've been here waffling and looking at the chat. Usyk just so busy. 1-2 coming back in from him. Fury's trying answering the shots. He's not getting bullied. Lovely work. That was a nice uppercut there from Tyson. And the counter comes back in with the hook from Usyk round the back of the guard of Fury's right hand. 1-2 once again. The 2 lands clean from Usyk. He's quite strong, actually. He's just pushed Fury back onto the ropes. Body shot coming in from both guys. Lovely body work. Little bit of a headbutt with them pair. Is he all right? Does he cut his head? Whinging. I love this. Well, we're never going to see this again, I don't think. I know they're talking about a trilogy, but I can't see us seeing it again. Fury holding him and it's not playing fair here. Holding him and getting the uppercuts. Ref just gave him a quick warning there. Oh, the combinations coming in from Usyk as Fury uses his weight to tie him up. Oh, that 1-2 again from Usyk, that he's landing that backhand at will. And Fury once again using his weight to try and tie him up, and the ref separates the two. God, it's so exhausting. You can imagine how tiring it is fighting someone like that just won't stop moving. Like that. There's once again 1-2 coming in. 1-2 coming in from Tyson. It's all right. I was just wondering what Usyk was doing with his gloves. He was just rattling them and then going back after Tyson. Bouncing forward. 1-2. 1-2-3, and the 3 landed on the body of Tyson Fury. Usyk literally relentless, coming in, thinking, forget this. I'm going for gold. We're in round number 9 of 12, and we've got 10 seconds left of round number 9. This fight is flying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful shots coming in from Usyk. A very, very aggressive, coming forward on the front foot, almost like jumping into the shots that he's throwing. I need to hear what it's called. You can't keep backing up. You've got to go in there and be ready. Oh, I don't want to listen to this. I just want to hear the corner. If anybody listening that works for DAZN or any of the broadcasting companies in the future, can we have the option to turn off when the corners are on, to turn off what's going on the broadcast and just listen to the corners? If that would make a lot of us fans very happy, because we like to listen to the tactics that they're going to give to the fighters before they come back out. Just asking. Right, here we go. 1, 2. 1-2 coming in from Fury. Usyk comes forward with his own 1-2, lands a body shot. Fury's like, no, I'm the governor here. It looks like on CompuBox, Usyk is the one that's landing more of the shots, 46 compared to 37% from Fury. Round 9 of 12. Take a deep breath. Come on, guys. Let's go. Reset. Let's go. Right. Tyson Fury. 1, 2, 3. Sitting down on his shots there. Not moving, but literally sitting down and throwing 1-2s. Usyk drops his hand as he comes forward. 1-2. Usyk saying, no, you're not going to clinch me this time. He's coming out with his own jab. Usyk there jumping into the jab, trying to push Fury back onto the back foot as he moves. He bounces a bit. A little bit of his bounce has gone now from Usyk, but we've seen this before. We know what's going to happen. A beautiful uppercut there. Tyson Fury grabs hold of him and literally just keeps on whacking him. You might as well just let him go after that. Does the same thing, launches into an uppercut and grabs him once again. 1-2 landed from Tyson Fury, and Usyk comes back with his own one. Tyson Fury once again, 1-2. His Excellency's out of his seat. 1-2. 1-2 once again from Fury. 1-2-3 coming back from Usyk as he throws his own combinations as he walks forward. That was a body shot from Fury there as Usyk comes in and throws his overhand. 1-2, 1-2-3 as he's pushing him back. 1-2-3. Usyk comes back with his own. Usyk's coming forward, starting to put that pressure on. 1-2, landing at will with the 2. Fury, move your head. 1-2. This is round 7. Remember, it was round 9 last time when the madness happened. Are we going to get a repeat? We are at the end of round number 7. The crowd is on their feet. Are we going to get a repeat? We're starting to get into that, what I'd like to call the danger zone now. Obviously, we're in the latter part of the fights. We do remember what happened in round 9 last time. We are now going into round number 8. Anything can happen. Yeah. We don't need to talk about these things. I didn't see anything. You reckon the stoppage is still coming, Iffy? Nah, it's a body shot. That went low. Probably need to see a little bit more head movement from him because he keeps on landing that backhand at will. I'm saying that he's just landed a jab in the playback, but he's landing that backhand at will. Right, here we go. Usyk literally pushing Fury onto the back foot straight away. Never mind taking control of the center of the ring. He's pushing him straight back onto the back foot. The tables turn. Now Fury's in the center of the ring, looking to throw his own shots. Double jab comes out from Usyk. 1-2 from Fury. Bouncing. Usyk's trying to get on the inside again as he does. The backhand comes in from Fury. Flicking the jab out once again from Fury as he comes inside and just grabs Usyk. Just trying to put his weight on him, bully him. There we go. 1-2. The jabs coming out from Usyk. Nice, lovely, tidy jab coming out from Usyk. And Fury just looking to spoil his work, clinch him, and then get him into the body shot. Just let him fight out the clinch, man. Gosh. 1-2. Coming in from, right, they're trading a bit there. In for the clinch. 1-2. Ooh. The jab's coming in from Usyk now. He's able to follow through, like I said, with that second shot. And Fury just looking to spoil his work. Look at this. Manhandling him. 1-2. Fury's literally just trying to spoil everything, tying him up, playing the tricks, getting him to not be able to get his work off. We've got 1 minute left in round number 10. Oh, that was the round number. Oh, God, we're in round number 10. Damn. How have you guys got this? I need to know in the chat. What are you saying? What are the scores at the doors with this? The ref is being extremely intrusive. Just let him fight out the clinch. Jab, 1-2. That was a nice shot. They can hear them chanting Usyk. Jab, but pouring jab. Usyk there putting on that pressure. This is when obviously it counts now. We're in those championship rounds, aren't we? Fury comes in with the uppercut. Usyk just literally goes for the head, flicks out the jab, 1-2. That's better movement from Tyson Fury. Better head movement there. Yeah, good fight, man. You're saying draw or Usyk? Find him with a good hook. At least he's listening. Breathing. Nobody don't like you. Grinding. Right, okay. He's moaning that he keeps on going square. Right, 1-2. Coming in straight from Usyk. Moaning about being hit at the back of the head. Throwing the okay, nice work. We've got the backhand and the jab hand to the body from Usyk onto the skin of Tyson. 1-2. Yeah, Usyk coming out very aggressive, scoring those points, dipping under the jab hand of Tyson Fury. I think this is closer than last time. This is closer than last time. They're gonna draw it, aren't they? If nothing doesn't happen, like if we're not getting a knockout, look at that. He's pushing through. Usyk is literally pushing through the barriers Tyson Fury is trying to set for him. Whether it's using his long levers or keeping that jab hand out, Usyk is able to dip under, go to the body. Backhand landed on the body, backhand landed on the head. And this is the work of Usyk to Tyson. 1-2-3 combination to the head of Tyson from Usyk. Jab. 1-2. Once again, like I said, Tyson's going for that uppercut, looking to set that shot up. Did he just backhand him? Oh, my days. Love this. Jab, exchange, flick the jab out. Judge, ref telling Fury to keep his hands up. 1-2. Coming in from Usyk. I tell you what, these two make good dance partners. Oh, beautiful backhand landed there from Usyk that twisted the head of Tyson. You don't want to be doing that again. Oh my God, he's landing that backhand at will. Fury's on the back foot. We have got 21 seconds left of round number 11. We know what happened last time. It's the pressure, it's the relentlessness, it's the fact that he just keeps on coming forward and he's able to land those shots. He's able to get around the gangly Tyson, go underneath, and still land clean that backhand on the head. Really good work from Usyk, that one was. I think I'm coming down with a cold. Yuck. Yeah, it's there's no tomorrow. There's now. You had him right there. You know which way he's going. And now they're playing the replays. So they've obviously done these drills to obviously understand how Usyk works, the pattern. And obviously Sugar's having a goal because he doesn't seem to be obviously following that game plan. Listen, no problem, TPs. That's what we do. I'm not disappointed. You know what it is? I could feel myself coming down with a flipping cold. You know when you can feel it coming over you? Great to be sick over Christmas. Usyk is going into destruction mode, and it's the final round, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The 12th and final round. Usyk comes out, as he has done the last few rounds, aggressive, looking to get those shots in, those points in. Usyk there clubbing the side of Usyk's head and going to chop him to the body. He's now chasing Usyk down. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Those combinations landing on the head of Tyson Fury from Usyk. He's so sharp. So sharp. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, once again, Usyk comes with the barrage of the attack that just sends Tyson Fury onto the back foot, looking slightly uncomfortable as he grabs him for the clinch. We've got 2 minutes left. The decider. Usyk wins unless. Why won't Sugar Hill be? I think he is being honest. He's telling him what he needs to be doing. Oh, flicking out the jab. Uppercut. Damn, this fight's close. I think Anthony Joshua was scoring it and he had it as a draw. One, two. Inside. 1 minute, 26 seconds left of round number 12 of 12 as Tyson Fury lands a 2 clean on the face of Usyk. Usyk dips and dives, moves out the way, still has those light feet, looking to land his own shots. Fury's timing slightly slowed down, not able to keep some backhand. 1, 2 coming in from Usyk. We've got 60 seconds left. And as he comes through for the barrage of shots, 1, 2, landing at will on the head of Tyson Fury. The combinations are coming in. Fury hits back himself, but grabs Usyk. 47 seconds, guys. The countdown is on. Oh, the barrage. This is what I'm saying. It's when all of these shots coming in at once. Look at that. Just shoots up the jab. Shoots that southpaw jab. Just the high target. Just smack. Landing. He's got to tie him up. He's got to do whatever. He's got 24 seconds left. I want to see what the AI thing says. 1, 2, 3. Make it as rough as you can. We've got 13 seconds left. We're going for the clappers now. 10 seconds left. Good fight, though. Everyone's on their feet cheering. Oh, careful. This is how you get knocked out. Flipping heck. Good fight. Good fight. So what are we saying then, guys? What are we... Right, they're saying, I'm just listening to the comms, they're saying that Usyk has got it. That was definitely a better performance from Tyson Fury this time around, though. Usyk won that. Usyk win, unless some judges, same judges as vicious fight. Usyk's won. Yeah. Definitely a good fight. Would I watch it again? Yeah, sorry. I would. Oh, Rem saying he's got it as a draw. Interesting. Scrabster, good evening. Usyk by a couple. Great fight. Some close rounds early. Yeah. These judges will try and rob him of the victory. Fury will snatch it for the trilogy. I can see that happening, if I'm honest. Feels like Usyk's won it. Close, but you know what the judges will do. Usyk by 2 to 3 rounds. You've got it clear for Usyk. Let's have a look. What's the bets on a draw? It's another 200 million. Excuse me. Fury had his moments, but just wasn't enough. Let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been with us all night, what I want to do is say a massive thank you. We've been going for 3.5 hours. We've done, I think, 4 fights together. So if you've been here for the duration, a massive thank you. If you came in just for the last bit, a massive thank you to you. The chat, you know you're amazing. It's a few days before Christmas and we're sat here together again. We keep doing this. I've enjoyed every minute of this fight. The last few fights have been fabulous. We've learned that Moses Itauma potentially is that guy. We learned that Dave Allen can actually come back when he puts his mind to it. Unfortunately, he didn't get the nod when he should have done. Will we see a rematch? We'd like to. Look, Ishmael Davies came up short, but still went in and put on the best performance that he could have done. But Bakhodir is just too much for him. I'd definitely like to see Bakhodir versus Israel Madrimov. Will we get it? I don't know. And we're at the point now where we're waiting for the decision to see who has won out of this rematch. Just to let you know, we'll be reviewing this tomorrow. I think I should be live on Fight Talk Live from about 2 p.m. where we'll be talking about these fights and other bits and pieces that are going on in boxing. I think we're just waiting to see what's happening now. UD. Oh. Yeah, he's got it. Yep, he's done it again. No controversial. No controversial. Trilogy. They're going to do the trilogy, aren't they? Well, they're going to ask him if he's going to do the trilogy. Let's see what happens with Tyson Fury. He put on a good performance, though. It's one of them, isn't it? The same result as last time. So what I want to do, I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to go because it's Christmas time and we're all cold. And us oldies in here want to go to bed. Yeah, he did much better, but just not good enough. Usyk is something else, isn't he? He is what he is. But this fight was definitely better. Both started off aggressive. They clearly wanted to stop each other. We didn't get that. We had a couple of close shaves, but yeah, it is what it is. The right man won. Let's see what happens with the rest of the fighters. Let's see what happens with Johnny Fisher. Let's see where Moses Itauma ends up. It's all fun and games, but you guys have been absolutely amazing. But you know what? It's time to go. So thank you for joining us. I might see you tomorrow. We'll see what we do over the Christmas period. If not, I'll catch you lot in the new year. It's going to be busy. There's loads going on. And I will be attending some fight nights. And for the ones that I don't, you know, I'll be here with you guys doing the watch-alongs. So I'm going to say adios. Have a fabulous Christmas. And if you don't celebrate it, happy holidays. Enjoy yourself. Look after yourself. And yeah, I guess I'll see you on the other side.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.